Yo, yo, yo. What's up, people? Thanks for coming out to another Lefty Live on a Thursday night. And we're going to be hanging out. I got Colin from the Divo crew coming on, and we got Austin from Traditional Pocket Knives. I'm going to bring Austin on. He's here. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Not much. Hanging out.
Yep. I feel you.
And see who we got in the house. We got a bunch of comments here from before. I always got to play catch up back to 4:30 p.m. Nuts for Knives. What's up, dude? He says, Lush looking flush in the pocket. It's a slippy. It got drippy. It's swag. I bet it's grippy. You got everything right, but it's not a slippy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks it's a slippy for some reason. Probably because it's you and it's traditional looking. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a lock. It has a lock. But we have talked about a slip joint version of the Lush because it was kind of born out of a slip joint design, the Barley, but this is actually a lot different than that. So if we turn this into a slip joint, I think it would work, and it would be,
absolutely.
It would be different for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, locking knife, wire clip, bearings, that stuff. And they'll be available at traditionalpocketknives.com on the 14th at 1 p.m., baby.
I'm ready.
Kathleen.
Fast forward.
Yep. Jesse Adams, channel member up in here. Get your fireworks. Marco's in the house. Ground Fog's in the house. Lord Needham, what's up? Says, I'm excited for your Lush drop, but Jaeger after hours, damn, something's going to have to pass. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up. Unfortunately, it's Christmas, so we wanted to make sure everybody got these for Christmas, so we had to do it early enough to make that work. There's the after hours. I got mine right here.
I love it, man. So smooth.
Yeah, dude. I got the purple collection going.
I saw that. Yeah, that's cool.
There's the Schlanger. I got the Slanger and the after hours. I've officially nicknamed it the AHJ. I don't know if I can be spitting out after hours Jack.
Yeah, right.
Or we can just call it the
There you go.
Here's my midnight. This is the counterpart, so to speak, right here.
Nice.
Yeah. Very, very nice. A little bit bigger, and then it's locking and such. So basically same formula as we saw with the Gunslinger. And something I didn't notice until a buddy, Captain Ricky, pointed it out, is these shipped with a slip where the Gunslinger did not.
Oh, darn. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. Just kind of never, crossed my mind. So my theory on that is with the filler tab making it slip carryable, maybe he had enough people ask why there wasn't one with the slinger, so he threw it in this time.
Probably so, yeah. Yep.
So you do get the slip this time. And I'm surprised. Does it fit in there? I assume it fits in there.
I don't want to put it in because it'll stretch it, but I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I don't have my box right here, but I assume it does. I mean, it comes with it. So, and that was the other thing I was thinking is maybe the slinger didn't fit in that one. But if that one, I guess I don't think it's any wider, so there's no way that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my guess is it's just people were asking.
Yeah. Yep, that makes sense.
Look at those purple back spacers. Beautiful. Got the set, baby. What's up? Yeah, I'm loving the after hours. This thing's smooth. I got it on Skifferoonies. Fires out of there. And it's definitely different than the Gunslinger because the Gunslinger has a ridiculously thin blade, and because of that clip point, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner as it comes out. So out of the box, like mine's tuned pretty damn good, and I've used it a lot, but you can see it drops, and then I got to shake it down. Where on the AHJ, it drops, and then it's just boom. It comes home. And that's because you have a different blade shape. It gets thicker up here, and it has a little bit of weight out here. It's thinner back here. So it wants to drop down like that. When I first got it out of the box, I mean, I definitely zonked my cuticle a couple times dropping it. Luckily, it's such a light blade that even whacking off my cuticle didn't even cut me. I just felt the pressure, and I was like, ah. So yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. So these are dropping the day after the Lush. These are dropping on the 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So you guys have choices for sure. And then yeah, I've heard the Jaeger V3 or whatever is dropping the same day, the 15th. I think there's something else the 15th too from Matsy, or I don't know. I've seen a bunch of stuff, but
it's that holiday rush.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it was the same reasoning we had. Like, we wanted to get them in people's hands for Christmas. So, like, you're limited to when you're going to be able to pull that off. You know what I mean?
Oh, shall.
But, yep. These will be $199, which I think is a
good price
for.
It's fair.
Yeah, titanium. Camo carbon or fat carbon, S90V, $199. I think that's pretty good.
Yep.
So stoked on that. Stoked on the AHJ. What else am I stoked on right now? Do you have anything else coming out around the same time? You got any like GEC drops or anything?
Yeah, we'll have Finch tomorrow, the Finch McCoy. I don't know if you've seen those or not. And then we'll have GEC next Friday with Jack Wolf too. So
okay, let me pull up the Finch.
Busy. Yeah, if you go to the website, it's
I'm not that your website. They're up there already.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Finch.
Yeah, it's on the main page there, and you can just click the.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out the website, I have it linked in the description of this live, so you can head over there, use that link. You know, might help your boy out a little bit. So here's let me actually share this.
I should get that.
Okay, so this to me, so is this the same handle as the Hatfield? Is that the play on that? Oh,
pretty much, yes.
Oh, okay, he's there. So Hatfield and McCoy, it's a age-old kind of pioneer or Western story of two families that hated each other. There's a good movie, I think, with Kevin Costner, or am I do I forget who? I don't forget who was in it, but that looks sick. Is that Pearl?
Is. Yeah. No, it's abalone.
That's what I meant. Isn't abalone Pearl?
No? Yeah, I think it's like the shell. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was close. It looks
absolutely
crazy, dude.
Yes, looks beautiful.
Yeah, they're using some crazy materials.
Yeah, they are. And ivory micarta right here.
Nice. Yeah, those look good.
Smooth white bone, but
let me pull up. I don't know if you have any in stock with the Hatfield. Yeah, here.
I think
so here's the Hatfield.
Yeah.
So that's a Hatfield. You can see that's like sort of a clip Bowie. I don't know what you would call that. Gun stock. And then this guy, it's a Warney. Okay. So yeah, you got a traditional sort of clip point, and then you got a Warney. Perfect. Hatfield and McCoy. Makes sense. That's pretty cool, actually. Let me see if I missed anybody else. Jim Miller, what up, dude? Channel member. Get your fireworks, baby. Luke 10, what up? We're going to talk about him tonight as well. I got his new model right here. This is the Clydesdale. These are dropping tomorrow. Let us know when they're dropping, Loot. I can't remember if it was tomorrow or tonight or I forget, but it's soon. It's soon. I just got this out of the box today, so let me see. Yeah, dude, that thing's sick.
It is. It's beautiful.
So you could flick it. They started putting the fullers on both sides. Is that what they're? Yeah.
With the flipper tab, you can kind of get your nail nick in there.
Oh, you could definitely get in there. You could definitely get in there. Oh, it looks like Colin's here. Let me get that mofo up. Yo, what up, dude?
What up?
Yo. What's going on?
Did you find your link in the email?
Found it, man.
Nice. We were talking about these finches.
Oh, yeah. I saw those.
When's that dropping? Sorry.
Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
Those look cool. I like them.
Yeah. No,
first finch I've been interested in a while.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, I'm in and out on finch designs, but that Runtley XL you sent me to check out was freaking awesome.
Yes, it was.
That one looked good. I saw that one at Blade Show, I think. Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, it's big, but the action on it is stellar. Really, really well done.
Yeah, Bestek did a good job.
Yep. Let me see. Lord Needham's just spelling out shit in the chat. Let's see. Steve Boro, what up? My flashlight brethren. Me and him are down a deep, dark rabbit hole. We're just talking all day about custom flashlights.
It seems like a slippery slope.
Dude, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, 7. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more on the way. Yeah, it's a dark hole. But I feel like it's going to be like fidgets and even quicker, I think, than fidgets, where I'm going to run out of shit fast. Like, I'm going to rip through all the custom makers and find everything, and then I'll be good. You know, I can keep a little collection of what I like, check out any new stuff, and I'm good. Knives is just like a constant because it's like it never ends. We always have more shit coming out. I mean, literally, we're evidence of that.
What's rising to the top flashlight wise for you?
Oh man. Well, this one I just got yesterday. This is a Barrel flashlight company. What is this thing called? The Rail. And I got this because a dude on the secondary had it. It's a custom light. I think I got it for $250 off the guy. So I was like, hell yeah. I think they're normally like $450 or I don't know what they are. It is aluminum, but so it's like all blue. Normally I'm not into colors, and then it has a blue secondary, so it kind of matches, which is cool. But this company is popular because they sell kits, so you can like swap this ring and you can swap this inner sleeve.
Does the ring do anything?
No. It's just on there. Luckily, it doesn't spin or anything because I had that Something Obscene flashlight. I bought that. I knew I wasn't going to keep it, but I bought it to review it. And they had a spinny ring on there, and it fucking rattled. You could like shake it; it would rattle. I hated that, but no. But I don't really love the whole. Like, I think it's supposed to be a scope looking thing.
Oh yeah,
that's not really my style, but I am digging this quite a bit. But I'd say my favorite one is probably the Citadel from Reaver Arms.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, this thing is fucking wild. And then I just got like the OG flashlight, the Magismo Haiku. This guy's been in the game forever. Like, he invented the switch that like everybody uses. Does this cracked ice finish on the clip.
That's cool.
Very cool. Yeah, it's really cool learning everything. Like, you know, some of them are more like spotlighty. Some of them are more like, you call it flood. I don't know. Really getting into it, but.
Have you ever had a rotary light?
No, but there's one brand that looks pretty cool. It's HDS.
Yeah, I've seen.
But before. They're expensive and they're ugly as shit. And I can't do ugly, you know. I could do expensive, but like I can't do ugly.
The so I have a jet beam.
What do you got? Oh, you got the Nick Shabazz special, huh?
Yeah, the battery's dead on this thing right now. But it's like
Yeah. They seem cool. I want to
it's cool.
I want to try one out, but I don't think it would be for me. I really don't like having to set it myself. I think that's like I like being able to just go, okay, I have it set for like moonlight, low, medium, high as fuck, and back to moonlight. Like I know what I want, then I can go double tap to whatever mode I want instead of being like, okay, let me dial it to where I like it every time. I don't know. That seems like work. More brain power going into that.
But if you just twist it, it's like a super simple
know.
UI. You're just like bam.
But you also then have to hold the flashlight like this, where I like to do like a cigar hold, where I hold it like back here, or I like to hold it like this. Like with that, you're forced to hold it kind of weird from, I'm sure I do want to try it. So
it's cool. It's just, it's not my favorite too. It's a little bit weird. It's a little clunky. It's a cool idea though. If someone can pull it off.
Water, what up? Channel member.
Yo.
David von Steenberg, channel member. We get these fireworks out of the way. Let's see. Alley Cord Paracord, what up? Kathleen Smith, Dog One, what up? They're so in the house. Also, flashlight fellow. He's not down the rabbit hole though. He's too smart for that. He just makes fun of me for it. But
how long you had these flashlight or these firework special effects, man?
Oh, like couple weeks. Google decided to add it or whatever. I can do thumbs up. I could do obviously I can do thumbs down. I could do rain and shit. I think this one does rain. Yeah. I could do heavy metal like rocker. I don't know, you can do all types of dumb shit. It's kind of fun.
Nice.
I think I caught all the channel members. Shout out to you guys. I think Bluminati joined. Shout out to you. Let me pull that up. Man, I am way behind again. Luck Knives, what's up, dude? I saw he posted it's been a year since he made his first knife. That's crazy.
Damn. Those are looking really cool too, dude.
I love that design, dude. His fixed blade is super cool. Thank you, Blumin. Oh, shit. Then he gifted 5 memberships, too. Hell yeah. Somebody found the credit card. Hell yeah, baby. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Craig in the house. Fireworks. Come on. Paul Mills. We got a lot of channel members. Thanks, guys. All right. I caught no, got 2 more. Todd Carr. What up, dude? And I got B. Shavy. He said he didn't want to pick up a Lush, but he got convinced by the 80s.
I want to do a micarta Lush.
Yeah, we got a couple comments. I wish you had a traditional one or a whatever. So I was thinking, if the people like it, if they want more, then if we do another run, we could probably do a traditional pattern one, right?
Yeah.
Sure, you guys wouldn't be opposed to that.
Dude, I would love it.
Yep.
I'm usually the driving force behind the carbon fibers.
Austin, what's your handle material taste? Are you a micarta?
He's a wood guy. I bet you he's a wood guy. That's my guess.
No, actually, I'm not.
What?
I'm not. If we're talking about GC, probably like a jigged bone.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, on these mod trads.
You're the jigged guy. I forgot.
That's right. Yeah, like stuff like this. I like carbon fiber. It just looks so clean, I think.
Dude,
like the titanium and all that.
The saw. What do you call it? The sawtooth on the hedgehog. Was that what it was? Or was it the LCB?
Yeah, the LCB, the saw cut jig
Saw
tie.
cut.
Yeah,
Dude.
saw cut tie. Yeah.
That shit was sexy.
Yes.
Did you see that, Colin?
That's my favorite.
I think which one was it?
I think I'll pull it up and show you guys. It's fucking gorgeous. Something I would have never thought to do. It's a different type of cut on titanium instead of doing jig tie or
no, I know exactly
jigged,
what you're talking
as
about.
Austin calls it. This
Jigged.
is saw cut.
Yeah,
it looks sexy as hell.
That looks
and it has
good,
that old school like look and feel to it.
Yeah. That's such a good knife, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The Lake Champlain Barlow. If you guys are into big knives, you want a big knife and you like slip joints, that's the knife right there. Because you don't get a lot of larger. And when I say big, it's like probably the same size as the AHJ or whatever. It's not huge. It's just
actually, yeah. I was comparing it the other day. Let me grab one real quick.
Yeah, because most slip joints are on the smaller size, even when they're like for example, Ben's biggest knife would probably be what, the Benny's clip, and that's that's not even that big.
Yeah. He rarely goes like over 3 inches on his slip joints, right?
Yeah, it's rare. Well, he does it all by handle, so it's so hard. Let me just make you big. There we go.
See if I can do this.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So very similar.
But that after hours is like a little over 3 inches in the blade. Is that right?
3.2, I think he says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are about the same size then.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep.
Okay, cool. What up, R Shear? How's it going? That design is dope and the saw cut is fire. Yeah, I agree. It
looks like it feels really nice in the hand.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, it does. Even for a bigger knife, which normally is not, I'm not into larger knives. It feels really good. It's real easy to carry too.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be $199. So you can choose whichever carbon fiber you want. We have Lava Flow fat carbon. We have Arctic Storm, I think it's called Arctic Storm, or just Arctic fat carbon.
Arctic Storm.
And then we have 80s camo carbon. Those will all have the machine satin S90V blade and titanium hardware. All the hardware, I tested it. It is titanium. So if you guys want to anodize it or do whatever you want, you can. The clip is not. It's going to be steel. Have yet to find somebody who does a titanium wire clip. But it's not magnetic, which is interesting. So I don't know if it's like they use a marine grade steel or something to make it rust resistant. But yeah, there's the packaging. So that's the box. And then inside the box is the Divo box that looks like so. And then there's a sticker too.
Yeah, everyone should get 2 stickers. One to keep and one to use.
And
great.
Yeah, very, very good. And then you'll get a Divo cloth. Did you get those?
So I looked at the status last night, and it's still in Cincinnati. So hopefully I'm sure they'll get here one day.
Yeah, if there's any issue, let me know by like Monday. I can send another, because I just got a shipment of another 1,000. We did red, white, and blue.
Oh,
but I think the blue ones were perfect for that knife altogether. So
yes.
They should show up. But you'll get one of these big boys. They're 12 by 12. If you've seen any of my disassembly videos, you guys know these are fantastic for actually using them. But you know how it goes. It's like with Jack Wolf, you get them in the tube. You don't want to fucking use them. But with these, they're not like, they're part of the packaging, but they're not like part of the packaging. You're not collecting our packaging. Jack Wolf is a different thing. That's like, that's a collector's series. To me, it is anyway.
Yeah.
I don't look at them the same way. Yeah, his packaging is just
It's so good.
it's next level. It's kind of funny that we both have the neon kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
It's so funny, dude. The timing on shit is just hilarious. Like, obviously, we had no idea he was dropping the midnight locking knife this month.
Yeah.
Have you talked to him at all about?
I talked to him a lot, but I haven't talked to him since we announced this. No, but I mean, he's handled it. We've talked about it in the past, but like, this is when we did the nip drop, we had the same thing where we dropped it a day before the Pioneer, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
And it's like he does monthly drops. Like,
Right.
there's nothing you could do. Like, you're just gonna run into that. You know, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a downside to doing monthly drops, but you're obviously gonna end up in the same time frame with people, and then especially now with Christmas. Like, our initial plan was to do the 15th at 1 p.m. But then it was like, do we want to do an hour before their drop? Like, might as well move it up a day so it's not an hour, you know?
Yep.
I don't
That
know.
would have been way too stressful for me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
then,
that was
Trying
a
to
hell of a
manage
day.
all the releases and everything.
you got to ship everything. So,
Mhm.
what camo carbon is everyone going with on the Lush? Yeah, I've had a lot of
sell out
people
first.
think, what was that?
I think the 80s will sell out first.
That's what I was gonna say. I've had a lot of people, but usually, I don't know. My theory on it changed when we initially did the order. I was like, yeah, for sure, 80s is the one, you know. But then as we went along, it seemed like 80s kind of fell out of favor a little bit. But we haven't really seen it much lately, so it's kind of, I guess it's kind of like sparking it back. I don't know, but
I think blue
kind
will
of
go
feel like
soon
it's a
quick too.
like it's a vocal minority type situation with 80s, you know. But it's not like we have a million of these. We have 100 of each version, and that's it right now. So, but
You guys better be on it.
I think blue will be the safe choice, probably, for the
What do you
people
mean, like
who
it
don't
won't-
want to.
Oh yeah.
People who don't, like you, who don't want, crazy colors or whatever. You're like, I want the knife. I wish it was my Carta. I'll get the blue.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, I think it's a good spread because the red actually came out really, really nice. I love this red.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Blue dyed saw cut camel bone GC. What the hell is that? A real thing?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just making up words.
Wait,
What up,
what do you say?
Nico?
The blue saw cut bone, is that what we said?
Yeah.
Oh, you said camel bone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chat Morgan used to do a lot of camel bone.
Roger Coy says 80s camo carbon is sick. What up, Double D Tent? Pretty Fly says I'd rather have the Lush than the After Hours. So I think I'm going to do a comparison video before the drops because I don't think they're that. I mean, they're similar, obviously. They're also different, but I think it'll be fun to do a comparison and talk about, what they're doing better, what I think we're doing a little better, just a little comparison. If I had to tell you what to do, I'd tell you to get both. If it were me, I have both, but I would get both. Obviously, So I'm guessing this one is a little bigger than you like, Colin. Is that?
It's a hair bigger than I like. Yeah.
Yeah. When I did the video on this, one of the things I said was I hope they do a midnight sized After Hours.
Because I have the midnight slip joint. I love it. It's like perfect.
Yeah. And I think for me, it would be perfect as a front flipper because I'd be right on that flipper here.
Yeah.
But with this, I got to kind of climb up to it. But I think when you're trying to hit for the masses, he definitely picked the right size.
I think so too. For a locking knife, for sure, it's like that. What's it like? 3.2, 3.25, something like that.
Yeah, it's basically 3 1/4. Where
Yeah.
the Lush is 2.9, I think, right?
Yeah, it's just under 3, I think.
At least that was the spec. Where's the measuring tape? Of course, it's over there. You would think I'd know this, but I'm pretty sure it's 2.9. For some reason, I had that in my head. Yeah, if you go to that like part where the frame juts out a little bit, it's right at 2.9, 3 inches essentially.
Yeah.
And then it's 7 overall, just a smidge under. So if you guys have a pony stout, it's essentially the same size. I think that's kind of where we.
Pony stout's a little smaller.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought the pony was 2.9. Am I crazy? Is the handle just bigger?
The handle is definitely smaller on the.
Oh no, the pony's like 2.8, 2.79. So just.
Yeah, I mean it's a
It
whole.
doesn't sound like a lot, 0.1, 0.2 of an inch, but then you got to double it because of the handle.
Yeah.
You're at not half an inch, but you're getting there. So
Cutting edge
close.
is really similar on them.
Yeah, you got a pretty big choil on the Lush.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the main differences between the After Hours and the Lush is that finger choil. But you get because it's a front flipper, you get really good. Like you can get up on that blade anyway. This one doesn't really need a choil. Feels great.
Here's the original inspiration for the Lush.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where mine is. I think it's still going around the pass around. Things get lost in that pass around, man.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like 6 months usually for stuff to come back. Damn. Is this not a twist off? I thought it was a twist off.
Yeah, those blade shapes are pretty. I love that blade shape, man.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely partial to the sheep's foot.
Clearly.
For sure. Yep.
I do want to do something different at some point, but I just can't bring myself to want to do. That's clearly not a bottle opener. What the hell is that? A can opener? I can't bring myself to do a clip point though.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Like you
clip
said,
point
it loses that weight right here at the very top.
Yeah,
well, that's for sure. But just having that low tip is so important to me.
But so I had the little bro jack. The tip is still like
it's almost a spear point. It's crazy.
Yeah, the tip is like basically equal to a little below the pivot line. It looks like.
Speaking of fantastic knives, man, the little bro is so goddamn good.
I love
that flow party.
And the flow party is ridiculous. I had this slip from Troy. Oh,
nice,
dude.
I really didn't care for that flow party when it first came out, but it's slowly been growing on me.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I didn't really think twice about it, but then I got it on here and I was like, damn, I think I like that better than 80s.
I agree.
So,
what's the difference?
It's a big one. So 80s has green in it and then blue, and Flow Party has yellow and no blue. So I feel like the colors kind of mesh better, and I do feel like as of late he's added a little more color to the mix. You can see on the 80s we ordered this. Oh, I don't know. He probably ordered this a long time ago too. So
yeah, I think March, April.
Yeah. So it's
that's one thing I told him. Even like with the hedgehogs and my LCBs, like you've got to add more color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does good stuff though.
Mm-hmm. I think when he first took over the business, it was a lot, and now he's slowly like growing into it. And
Right.
I think he's figuring some stuff out. He's ordered larger like ovens to bake the sheets in and stuff. And yeah, I think he's on the right track.
Yeah.
This is Camo or back carbon?
Andy with Camo Carbon.
Camo Carbon. Yeah.
Yep.
About to get my first Divo from Lord Needham, the purple.
Well, yeah, the purple nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, man.
That's a good one.
That's one people want, man. I get asked about that one like every day. I wish we had more.
I'm sure we'll get more at some point.
Yeah. That's kind of the one downside to constantly wanting to do new things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
all right, man. I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta run? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. And yeah, I'm excited for the Lush. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah,
Thanks
dude.
for coming on. And
good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too, man.
Peace.
All right, we'll see you guys.
See ya.
All right. Yeah, we got a little taste of Austin there before he had to go. Good dude. He's been an absolute pleasure to work with. So
yeah.
Really glad we teamed up with him. But yeah, here's the Nurple. Do you have a Nurple or?
I do have one somewhere, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, such a good knife. I love the nipper.
Me too, man.
Ye old nipper. Yeah, we're working on prototypes of a new version of it. We're trying to do a budgety version, and then we're going to try to do a hawk bill. I think I showed it on one of the live streams. I pulled up your render.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, we got what I expected was a mixed reaction to it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the hawk bill is kind of a hard sell, honestly. Like, it's I don't know. I think it looks cool. It's like for this size knife, a hawk bill makes a lot of sense. It's like it reminds me of that little Kershaw auto.
it kind of reminds me of the what's that one from Vox?
Or the Vox one, yeah.
Yeah, Sanso or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of in that same size range. So
yeah. And
it definitely works in a hawk bill.
Totally. And they have three. I think they have
cool.
3 different shapes for that.
Yeah.
The Sanso.
Yeah. Sorry, Jamon. We didn't send any of these out actually, just because we don't have a ton of them and we don't really have much time before the drop. So we'll see. We'll see if that hurts us. But
yeah, I just got this in. I mean, we both just got these in yesterday?
Yeah, I got them in yesterday. Austin and his guys QC checked all of them, and then they sent us I got a sample of each one so I can, check them, make sure we're good, and then market them. So, unfortunately, if you hit me up and ask me, I'm not going to be able to sell you one because we don't have any right now. We're going to try to get like 5 or 10 of each to have for shows and stuff, but that'll be about it. So, but if people like it and people want it, then we'll get more. That's just kind of the way we like to do it. So we're not overextending, ordering an ass load of something and sitting on them.
Yeah,
we haven't quite figured the inventory thing out yet.
Still working on it.
Yeah. How you doing? Oh, okay. He's talking to Ian. What up, Ian? I hope you're doing well, since somebody was asking. I'm going 80s. Hell yeah, dude. 80s for sure. Well, there you go. I'm going Jaeger V3. Nice.
Also a good choice.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm not excited about that at all. I think it's because I've seen that knife 2 times now. And really the biggest difference is a pivot collar, So I don't know. Like I nerded out on that knife already. I've had like 7 of them. So
yeah,
I think maybe I'm just over it. But he does at least have. It looks like there's bolster locks this time. Like not traditional bolster locks, but where the scale kind of hangs over the side, kind of like a Sharp by Design bolster lock, if that makes sense. So as a lefty, could be better actually. So I'll probably get one eventually. I'm sure there's like 4,000 of them. You know?
Yep.
We're going to be over here trying to sling like 300 Lushes, and he's got 3,500 Jaegers about to drop, and he'll probably sell them all. Yeah, it has a hollow grind. It is hollow ground. 80s, then Arctic, then Lava Flow. Yeah, they're all good. I would put Arctic last for me. I don't know why I like the blue. I think the red and the 80s stand out better to me. I think I'd go 80s, then Lava Flow, and then Arctic. Pearl Harbor Day today. We should all remember Pearl Harbor. That was a shitty day.
Indeed.
What's
up, Gina?
Well, sorry. A little late on this one. Man, I'm always way behind. It's crazy. Pony Stout 2.87. Okay. There you go.
Oh, that's the blade length?
But it comes down to where you're measuring it to, I guess, right?
It's all kind of arbitrary, isn't it?
Some people kind of, like I measure it to the furthest most point of the handle. So
I think that's the standard thing to do.
Yeah, tip to right where it touches the scale. And the Lush is 3 inches then. Dead on 3 inches if you do that. So there you go. And I weighed it today, and it was right at 3 ounces. So nice.
Not bad.
Lightweight. Yeah. It'll get the job done, I also got this in yesterday. I traded for the LeftyEDC. I've been meaning to get my hands on one of these. And Richard, who hits me up every once in a while via email, he's like, hey, you want to trade this? Or, hey, I got this to trade or whatever. He hit me up, and I was like, I got a mini EXO, and we traded. So
we finally got rid of that ridiculous ass knife.
It's so cool, but then I just never carry it. So that's how every knife is for me. It's cool, and then I don't carry it.
What's up, Stevie?
That's how it goes. But yeah, I really like this thing. Slick knife.
Stevie, you got a titanium royal in the mail, buddy.
Ah, nice, dude. The titanium royale with cheese, as he would call it.
Ah.
Trying to catch up. Some people spend weeks with a knife. I stick to 3 to 5 days. Are you talking about for review or like in general? Because that's probably me in general. Like I probably like carry a knife and love it for 3 days, and then it goes in the case and it's on in the next. And then if it comes back out of the case, then I know it's a damn good one. The Lush caught me out of nowhere. I need to grab a Jaeger M2. This is an expensive month. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, dude.
You guys do whatever you need to do. We're not going to get mad at you if you want to pick up a Jaeger instead. I can understand. We can't all be stupid and buy them all,
Be responsible.
Oh, he's talking about the pass around. Got it. I have a buddy who is a warehouse supervisor and he gets paid quite well, Ian. Oh, okay. Logistics. Oh,
you got it, Stevie. Right on.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let me skip ahead. He says, bro, it all sells out. I don't know, man. You can go buy a Buzz right now.
I got some right here if you want one.
That fucking thing nags the shit out of me. I don't get it. Such a goddamn good knife, too. You never sent me that black one, you fucker.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I got the hats today. They're in the closet.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do the hat drop soon if anybody's interested in the hats.
Also, anybody want some hoodies? These are like the most comfortable hoodies in the world, dude.
Is that the one you threw up on the site, though? Because that's the premium one that I ordered a sample of.
I haven't put any on the site yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then why are you telling people to go buy it?
Well, I'm asking if people would want some.
We should add it, but I think we should add the regular one, the one that I have, the sport, because that one definitely is not true to size. The other one is.
Oh yeah.
Because I got a 2XL in that, and it was like wearing a large.
Yeah, this is an XL, and it's pretty snug on me.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, did you get that one I sent you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Grace is wearing it right now, I believe.
Hell yeah.
She loves it.
Gina's here?
Gina,
there she is. Hey, what up?
How much was this hoodie?
25 to 50 of each version. Yeah, but he has 25 fucking versions. So what's 25 times 25 or 50?
Does he literally have 25 versions?
I don't know. He's got to have at least 12.
That's great.
So what's 12 times, 25 or 12 times 50? It's a lot, is what it is.
What version is it of the Jaeger?
V3. Yeah. You guys, now you're making me want to buy one, God damn it.
I know you'll end up with one, dude.
But I just bought a $700 flashlight before the live, so.
See, that's why I'm like, I have
What's up, douche?
I have like 2 flashlights that I like.
Yeah, don't.
It just seems like
It's
I
just
can't
like
afford
knives, dude. I don't like.
I know, yeah, it's another hobby that I can't afford. I could see how it's addicting. I'm sure I could get into it, but
How did you guys get into the business together? Well, now are you talking about us, or are you talking about us and Austin? If you're just talking about us, it started because I reviewed the Tucson TS. Was it the 309?
319, I believe.
319. And I reviewed that fat little fucker. And then Colin hit me up to just say, like, hey, cool review or whatever. And then he offered to send me his Royal prototype or sample, I think.
I think it was just a production sample.
Yeah. So he sent me that, and I really liked it. And we just, just like knife nerds, we were just chatting. And then I think that was like around the time that Jake was working on the Avant. And it like just gave me, I was just like, all right, fuck it. We're doing this. So I just started drawing on a fucking piece of paper. And I sent him the original drawing of the Stout, which looks nothing like the Stout. And he sent me back a rendering because that's what he does, graphic design. And I was like I felt bad just taking it and running with it, like, because I sent him a shitty drawing. And I was like, all right, dude, you're in on this shit. And he was like, all right. And that's how it happened.
The rest is history.
That's how it happened, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's been 2 years now?
Yeah, just about. I think we're coming up on it's probably right around this time.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
It's crazy. I have one laying around here.
What? Stout? Yeah. I got my Divo case right here. I actually have the prototype.
Yeah, this is the prototype too, without the cutout. The lock bar access.
Same. This thing making a noise? You hear that? I don't know what that is. The scale loose? Something's loose. Let me check. If you can't tell, I don't carry this one. I don't think I've carried a stout V1 in like a year.
I'll throw it in the pocket every once in a while.
Once we got the V2, I was like, eh.
Yeah, I mean that one's fucking.
What the fuck is that noise?
Killer, dude.
Whoops. Forgot it was a T10 pivot on the. That was only on the Proto, right? And then they fucked up and they did T8 on the production, and we were like, yeah, you know what? That was a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Now it's gone, but when I open it. That's fucking weird.
B Shady still has 2 stout V1s, so that's
I
awesome.
don't know what it is. Yeah, here's a copper one. These are my production ones I've kept. Well, it's a copper carbon fiber with stonewash. These are 20 CV. This one I have a glued. I think this screw is glued in because it's stripped out or whatever. I always keep fucked up ones. That's like the way I roll.
Yeah.
These
are all like
we keep the fucked up ones.
Yeah.
Because we use them for parts or whatever. Here's my 80s one.
Yeah, that one's kind of sick, dude.
Yeah, all blacked out with 80s and the black lynch clip Moku tie. This one I think the problem with is it has like fucking detent lash like crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's the one thing with QSP that I don't love is their tendency to have detent lash.
The V2s are going to be here soon. I mean, we were originally expecting them
March, April.
Yeah.
But Best Tech last week, they were like, hey, what do you want lasered on it? They're going into assembly next week. So I don't know if they'll actually come in, in the next couple weeks, but it'll probably be sometime in January, I would hope, if they're assembling. So
when is Chinese New Year again?
End
February?
of January. Yeah. Because, dude, I remember when we start, I was like, I really want these before Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to be able to pull that off.
Yep.
How much for a hoodie? I don't know. I think they'd be like $30 or something, right? We were with the sport one and the no margin. It's like $30.
Nico, I don't have the Kunwus in.
See, look at that. When's the hoodie going to be available? So they want hoodies, man. Look,
Right,
yes.
We'll get
the hats, I think we're going to drop next week. We'll do a drop. I just picked them up. We only did 30, or we did 30. I don't know if that's a lot or not for hats. I don't know if people are going to want them. I think they'll be $30 because I think we spent like 20 or 25 to get them done because we bought them, and then I took them to a local place to get embroidered. And we did black. Actually, I'll grab them, show you. I got my personal stash here. These are the ones I'm going to keep. Which, by the way, let me know if you want any other ones. I know you're not a big hat guy or whatever, but
my head is shaped weird for hats.
So this one is the black. So we mostly got black. I think we got 15 black out of 30. So that's just black. That's what I've been wearing for months. You guys have seen.
Later.
This one's charcoal.
Lord.
This one's a little grayer. This one's charcoal. I think we only did 5 of these, or it might have been 10. I can't remember. And then there's navy, which it really looks like black, honestly. But that's why I originally got black, because I thought I was getting the same color that my Peace Neighbor hat was. Turned out those were actually navy.
Oh shit.
And then I was like, all right, well then we'll get some navy ones to have too. So I'm gonna keep one of each of these. I'm gonna rock the I'm gonna put the charcoal one on, see how that looks.
Let's see if I have one laying around here.
I definitely sent you like 2, right? Pretty sure I sent you 2. So that's the charcoal. Oh yeah, I like charcoal. It looks good. I feel like my head is shrinking though. I'm definitely balding. So that could be it.
Yeah, that patchy up there, dude.
That fits better. Well, it's from the hat, I think. Yeah, it probably makes it worse. There you go. That's the charcoal. I'm digging that. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping one of each color for sure. And I'll probably keep one other black one as a backup or something.
How do the kids wear it these days?
Kids wear it like you wear it so you keep it flat, then you give it like you give it a little notch to the side like that. Yeah, no, not like that. Like this. You like, so basically what you're doing is you're like, all right, I put my hat on, and then you're like, oops, accidentally shifted it a little bit there. That's what it's like.
I just can't wear a hat.
Why?
It's just my head is.
Let me
weird.
see. Just put it on normal. You look normal, dude. So here's the thing. Dude, I'm the same way. It's just you got to get used to seeing yourself with the hat. That's all it is. And you force people to deal with it. That's just how it rolls. That's what I did. I got that Peacemaker hat, and I was like, I know I look ridiculous. I'm just going to start wearing the fucking hat, and people are going to deal with it. Now, people probably just think it looks normal. Or they make fun of me, and I don't care. So anyway, we'll get the hats out next week. We'll do a drop, and maybe we'll throw the hoodies up at the same time. Just got to get Colin to do it.
Put it on the list.
Which reminds me, how are we going to do that with the hats? So I guess I have to take pictures.
Yeah, just take a picture, one of each.
Or you could take the stock from the website. From there, I bet you Ass Color has that's the hold on, I'll show you.
Ass Color.
Ass Color. So this is where you can buy the hats if you guys are curious. It's the surf hat.
It is Ass Color, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? So it looks not. There it is. I want to do hat, huh? I want to do bucket hats just because they use this fucking nerd for the pictures. So this is the hat, even though it looks way different in this.
It looks like a AI generated Tom Brady or something. It's really weird.
Yeah. So here's the colors we did. We did coal, black, and navy. They're extremely similar. So like if one was out of stock and you ordered the other one, I don't even think you would notice. But those are the three. So I bet you could just take, they probably have images you can take. That's how these sites work, right?
I mean, yeah. Can you like upload your logo?
Yeah, right here. Look, download product sheet, download high-res images here.
Okay.
So I'll just send you the website. You download the images and slap the logo on it. Or I can take pictures. I don't care. I can just take pictures of me wearing it. Then that'll sell them because everybody will be like, damn, I could be that sexy. I could be that sexy. I love that fat CM design. Yeah, it's just it's an inside joke because Colin didn't design it to be fat, and Tucson just made it like an inch thick.
It's like the fattest knife I have by, I don't know, 20% or something.
Yeah,
it's fucking huge.
Yeah, dude, the hat looks good. They're in production now, so we have another run of mashes with pivot collars. So we're calling it the Mash 2.5 just because we added pivot collars. It's not really a new version, and we did all new variant.
Colorways.
And we did a new steel. We did 154 instead of 14C. So we're doing a new run of mashes. And then we put a new run of Growler V2s in. These are the same, but we did 3 versions of carbon fiber. So we have this version that we did last time with the blue and the satin. And then we have 2 other ones, which I guess I probably told you before, but I'll try to not spill the beans on everything all the time, which I'm bad at. But
Dude,
so yeah, more Growler V2s, but they're only going to be in this carbon fiber, just with different blade finishes and collars and stuff. But they'll all have this weave carbon fiber because it's fucking sexy as hell on this knife. It just looks so good on the V2. And then we have the premium pony in production.
Hell yeah.
S90V stonewash blade. And
Hollow
then we have
grams.
this version and an all like blasted one. Well, it's still stonewash, but the handle's blasted. Is that it?
As
And
far
the
as like,
Stout V2. And then the Lush is dropping next week. I think that's all the stuff we have in production.
yeah. Yep.
Is it the lock bar insert? Yeah, I checked that just a second ago. It wasn't loose. I don't know. It was weird. I bet you there's a stop pin in there or something rattling, even though that was never a thing on the Stout. I don't know. Will there be Stout V2 extra scales and crap? I don't know. I feel like I maybe did order extra scales and forgot. Maybe. But we can get the file to Carbonize or somebody. Maybe High Grain Design will want to do it. And then they can sell scales. We did that with the V1, but it wasn't really like we didn't really make any money off it. We were just doing it. It was a lot of work to get those scales made and then do drops and then like. So for me, it's just. And then you can just go directly to Carbonize and get it, and it would be the same price because I felt bad charging more. So it's just like easier for people to do it themselves. You have the Kunwu Zen. What do you think of it? Oh, I wonder if they asked that because it has your design aesthetic.
Yeah, I don't have that knife.
It has your blade profile, kind of. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Look at that.
Still need to do a knife with that profile.
Oh yeah. And that looks really good. Did you see that hang on. Let me look this up real quick.
He says skiffs and everything. So that's a good time for me to say you're not going to be able to put skiffs in the Lush. So, well, I don't want to say that for a fact, but I'm going to do a disassembly video before the drop, and I'll see if I can pull it off. But essentially, Concept uses race washers. So their washers have an indent. They have a track in it for the bearings, and they're made specifically for their bearings. So technically, it's a 5mm 1/16 11-ball skiff. But the bearings are too big, too fat. So when you put them in, it just doesn't work. I tried flipping those race washers over to the flat side, but they're like the knife is designed with that race washer in mind where it has that indented track. So my theory is a thin washer might work. I'll try it. But the good thing is they don't use stamped bearings. They don't use shitty brass cage stamped bearings with the asshole end on them. So they use a solid cage. So their bearings are good. So you don't really need skiffs, but I want to put that out there because I know everybody's going to ask about it, and then somebody's gonna give me shit because I'm the skiff guy and whatever. So
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was trying to look up this video that I'll ask you about later, but yeah, the bearings. I mean, this thing feels amazing, honestly. Like
No, it feels great. And the reason I like to switch all my knives, all the bearings, is because usually you get those shitty brass stamp bearing. You get these. Here, I'll show you. You get these brass ones with the S end of them. And that is where you get stability issues. And that's why skiff is better. You also get more balls usually. But Concept uses a bearing like, it's not multi-row, but it's like a Teflon or whatever. And it's a solid piece. It's not stamped. And it fits perfectly into that race washer. So you just can't fit a skiff in there properly. But I was thinking maybe I could use like a washer from a stout kit or something, because we got the washers and bearings, and maybe those would be thinner and then maybe it would work. I don't know. I'll give it a shot and see if, some people like have to have skiffs. I know I seem that way, but if it works, I'm fine with it,
Yeah, some knives honestly run better how they come. I've tried to swap skiffs off on some of them and they feel worse, but it's rare. I mean, usually skiffs really do help.
Yep. Don't jinx yourself. What were we jinxing ourselves on? Was there going to be a Growler V3? So, the order we have in right now is the V2. It's the same one, just different versions. We are working on a V3-ish with Kubi, a more premium one. But that's about all I can say right now.
It's going to be good.
Wait, the Lush doesn't come with a hoodie? Nope.
That would make shipping pretty expensive, I think.
Can't do a straight brim. Looks goofy on me. Dude, I'm telling you, it looks goofy on me too. You probably know that. You're looking at me. But you get over it. Like you end up liking it. I don't know how to explain it. That's just how I feel about it. Maybe I'm weird like that. I also just don't care what people think. So it helps. I used to care a lot. That's why I learned when I turned like 30, I was like, why do I care what people think? They can all fuck off. If I like the hat, I like the hat. I'll wear the fucking hat, Yeah, hell yeah, dude. We're swagged out. That's right. I had my hoodie on earlier. Oh, it's hanging right there. Oh, no, that's my Knife Nerd one.
Dude, I wear this hoodie all the time.
Yeah. I either wear that Knife Nerd one or my Divo one constantly. Colin trying to fit the hat is cold. There you go. That's right. He is pissed because we won't give him a Lush.
We'll have some. Are we going to have some for Texas? Are we going to save some for Texas?
Some what? Hat?
Some Lushes.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. You're in the group chat. I talked to Austin about holding back 10 of each for us. I figured what he could do is hold back 15 of each version. And then if there's anything he has to swap out or whatever, he'll probably burn through a few that way. And then whatever's left we'll take to shows. But it might not even need that many. I mean, I haven't seen, the 3 I got, I haven't seen any issues. So.
No, they're great. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I was telling Austin the only thing I could see somebody maybe complaining about is like if you push your finger in there, you can get the tip. So I don't know. There's some people who are super like aggro about that. Like if I reach in my pocket and my fucking Twinkie finger that's so fat falls in there.
You like, really got to like jam your like. I'm pushing my finger pretty hard, and I can't.
Like
I'm not hitting it.
It for sure is in the handle. Like there's no questioning that.
Yeah.
But I can like push my finger in a little bit and catch it at the tip. But like I have to be like down here between this and like it's kind of awkward to do it.
Yeah.
And on this on the blue one, I can't. Like I can't catch it. On the 80s one, it's a little bit easier. But like if I do this, I'm not touching it. So
yeah.
But that was like the only thing I could see somebody, sending a gripey email about,
I love like the way they did the jimping on it, man. I love the jimping.
It's such a difference, I feel like, from the prototype. Like it didn't seem like they were understanding what the hell we were saying.
Yeah.
So I was a little concerned, but the way they updated the fuller to really catch your finger, and then the way, obviously, we decided to raise the front flipper, but then to get that jimping nice and sharp, to just really grab. I mean, it's really good. It's a lot easier on the reach around than it was on the Proto. And your finger just really catches. It's nice.
Dude, I can thumb flick it really easily too.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I was saying in my video, the detents are not like super strong.
Yeah.
They're not like what you would probably think that we would do, because I'm the detent guy, but you have a top flipper. You just can't have a strong detent with a top flipper. You won't be able to open it.
Yeah. But it's good enough that's like, you can't.
Yeah, like if I whip it,
you can't shake it out.
I can shake it out.
Right.
But it works perfectly with the flipper tab. And then because the way you're going to flick it is up here.
Yeah.
You're not going to, I mean, some people might flick it down here and then sure, you could probably fail it. But even then, if you flick it, it fires out. But yeah, I was surprised that you could dig your thumb in there. And then I usually just have to give it a little flick and it'll fire out,
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Why does it make sense you got those hats at a company called Ass Killer? Rob, what up, man? How's it going?
What's up, dude?
Scally caps. Hey, man, if you guys buy the hats, we'll do the scally caps next. Dude, I would I did a beanie sample from Printful. Dude, that hat is amazing. They did a great job on that. We can throw beanie? That one up. But yeah, the bucket hat, we could do a bucket hat.
I would rock a bucket hat, dude.
You want to do it? Let's do a bucket hat.
Why not?
We'll do a bucket hat next. What's your guys' favorite knives that you own if you had to pick just one?
Ooh.
I really like that custom Strix that I got, but I actually just sent it back to Greg because he's tweaking a little thing with the scale. That's like a crazy question. My favorite knife this year is the Sweeney.
I can't wait for the Mini, dude.
The Mini looks sick. It is sick. I just had it in. I like it in a lot of ways better, and I like the full size better in a lot of ways, so it's tricky. If I was right-handed, it would be Mini all day. But being left-handed, this one's easier for me to flick. The other one that recently dropped that is so good is the X-Mid. By the way, the next drop is on the 13th.
I might get in on that.
So there's another knife dropping. Yeah. On the 13th, there's another drop of these. Oh, man, it's so good. And then if you made me just choose one knife, I think this would be the knife.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. I don't have that one with me, but I have another Trevor Burger. But that would be the one I think that I would, my one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, I haven't handled this in a minute. There we go. I can't wait for the EXK slip joint that I ordered.
I'm kind of bummed that I've missed out on that, man.
Now I can't flick it. There we go. You can't tell I haven't picked this up in a while, but this is definitely would be my favorite, I think, out of everything I have. You made me just pick one knife. That would be it.
Yeah, it just does everything perfectly.
Oh, unless they meant out of our knives. I don't know.
Work knife balance. I ended up selling that Paramore.
Paramore, what's that?
It was that Pena Garcia.
Oh, that one's sick, dude.
It was cool, but I mean, I wasn't carrying it. Sold it.
QSP makes the premium pony. Divo banana hammock.
Hell yeah.
Colin, you spine whacking?
Yeah, I was spine whacking actually. I've been testing all my knives now. I was spine whacking the old Stout. It's pretty solid.
You watching G-Ball's video?
Dude, that fucking video had me sweating bullets, man.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't even know if did he test the Divo on that?
No, it was just how
I tested the Lushes.
Yeah, this one's
good.
solid.
Stout V2 Kev from 30 minutes from now, 10:43. It's 10:53. 10 minutes. What up? Oh, jinx myself. That's what you're talking about? Got it. I've probably done that, honestly. I probably disassembled a fidget at least with needle bearings and gave up. David Helka. I don't think I got you earlier, man. Channel member. Shout out to you. Do you sell the hoodies? We will. They'll be on the website. We'll try to get them up next week when we do the hat drop. At least I think we'll do that next week. Maybe we'll wait till after Christmas. I don't know. It's not like we're in a rush. There's a lot of other shit dropping next week, I guess.
Yeah, dude, it's a busy week.
Work night balance. What up, man?
Yo.
Yeah, maybe we'll wait till January or something. And I ordered the boxes to ship the hats. I had to get like specific boxes.
Oh, cool.
I have some back there, but I didn't have enough, so I ordered another 20, and then I ordered like paper to put in there. So.
Is that what you shipped some shit to me in? You shipped some shit to me in a box recently, and I was like,
I sent you the 2 hats.
Yeah, I guess that
was in a hat box. Did they come out all right?
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah. Well, luckily these hats are pretty much foolproof anyway, unless you bent the brim.
Yeah.
Because it's like, mesh material, not mesh, but it's not like gonna wrinkle, or it's already kind of wrinkly.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped for the Lush drop. I'm so tired of everything being a pre-order. So you're going to be spare hardware included. Divo is killing it. No, I actually just emailed Concept about hardware because I swear I asked them for hardware when we ordered them, but I guess I didn't. But not for spares.
For warranty shit.
Yeah, we kind of toned that down because it's expensive. So we have to make the knife cost more because we're including the hardware. Like with the Buzz, the hardware alone was like $15 or something stupid.
Yeah.
But we were kind of like dedicated to including it. So now what we're doing is just kind of kiboshing the logo on the pivot to begin with and not including the hardware because it's just costs more and it costs you guys more. And for these knives that we're trying to keep under 200-ish, you know, that's just something we can't include because it would make it, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to get hardware from them to have for warranty and stuff. So if you mean to like anodize it or something, you'd have to use the hardware on it. Or I guess have a concept because it's probably very similar to their hardware.
Yeah.
Now I know what to gripe about. Yeah, I guess you're catching up to the tip thing. Yeah, if it was further back, people would complain about the ratios, right? Yeah, I think the only T6 screws on the Lush are the 2 on each side that are on the scales, which is meant to preserve the look of the nice carbon fiber. Yes, correct. Well, there's actually so there's 2 here, and you're correct. Concept, they initially pitched that to us for there's a couple reasons. One, it looks better because you don't have these huge holes. Like if you look at look at the after hours, you see you have bigger screws. It just, you know, invades your carbon fiber more. I don't know if it personally bothers me, but this makes it keep the carbon fiber a little cleaner, I guess. That was one reason. The other one was if you look at this bolster lock, it's tiny. So like they couldn't fit a T8 screw in here without probably sacrificing structure. You know what I mean? Like it might be too close to all the sides. You'd have to make it bigger, whatever. Yeah. And then there's a body screw underneath on each side, and that's a T6 because they try to keep the head as small as possible because it sits inside the scale. So technically there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 T6s. But if you take the knife apart, you should only have to remove 3. You would just take out 1, 2, and then the third one underneath, pop that side off, and then you'd be good. So plus I've taken this apart or have taken these apart. Their tooling is really good.
Yeah.
So when you
they're nice and deep screws.
Yeah, when you stick it in there. When you stick that T6 in there, it's really in there. I don't know. Yeah, so it'll hang in there.
Yeah.
Like it's not just going to fall out. Look at that. I mean, there you go. Which, by the way, if you guys saw my video on this, the pivot is a T10. That's why I was struggling to keep the bit in there when I was trying to Loctite it because I actually had the wrong bit size. I was using a T8. He said, Ben told me they did update the hardware to make it a little deeper. So. I appreciate you. Yeah, I did that as a little homage to G-Ball. I was just giving him some shit.
What do you guys think about this?
So will it sell out as soon as it drops? Sweet name. I don't know, man. I never really think that way. It'd be cool if they sold out, but we also want you guys to get one if you want one. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? The fire bottle. Oh, where's mine? We just put in for the second batch of prototypes on these. So we're going to tweak it. We did some tweaks to the design, I think all of which are better, obviously. And then we added another version, and we're going to see how that goes. I think what we ended up with is going to be great. So
dude, the detent on these knives is just
So good, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, I just got that Clydesdale.
Oh yeah. I haven't had one of those yet. They look awesome.
The D10 on this thing is fucking stout. Now I know he sent me one that was strong because, but Jesus.
Yeah, I hope to get one of those one day. The beast.
They're dropping. I don't know when the drop is.
Wasn't it a pre-order? I think I missed the pre-order.
It was a pre-order. No, but they came in. That's why I have one now.
Oh, so I can.
I think he's dropping them like tomorrow or today. Hold on, let me.
I think he's here.
I know I asked earlier and then I didn't see the comment, but I might have also just missed it.
Tomorrow.
New breed EDC, 12.8, and they're going to be $125.
Nice.
Nice.
What's the steel on those again?
14C. So basically, think mash.
Yep. Nice.
Good. I mean, same price as the mash.
Yep.
Yeah. Drop shut. Sick detent. This one's almost a little too strong because the front flipper's like hard to, but it has a nice big tab. So
yep. Yeah, those look great.
Yeah, I think you guys will dig these. $125. It's pretty sick. Size wise, I think it's pretty damn good too. It's not like huge or anything. It looks big, but it's really not. I mean, here's the Lush.
Oh yeah, that's way smaller than I thought it was actually.
Yeah, if I grab a what do you think, growler maybe, or a mash?
Yep, it's right there. It's like growler.
Yeah, it's
size,
like 1-to-1 with a growler. Maybe a little longer in the handle, but that's about it. Yeah.
Nice.
And it has a really cool reversible clip. It has a nice filler tab.
Oh yeah.
It's really clean. I mean,
yeah,
not much better way to do it than that.
Yep.
Nico says, I want a Lush so bad, but Traditional Pocket Knives doesn't ship to where. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Somebody brought this up recently because I've shipped a few things for a guy who lives in Australia. Not Josh Worth. I mean, I do ship his shit, but another guy. He has a forwarding service. So, Nico, what you want to do is Google international shipping forwarding service or something. They have these places in the US where you just ship it there, and then I guess they give you a specific address for you. Maybe they have a bunch of boxes at this place or whatever. Maybe it's a dude's house, and then he has like box A, B, C, D, E, whatever, and each box is for a person, and then they forward your stuff. That's literally what they do. Obviously, you pay for it, but I feel like that's a really good way for people to get stuff out of the country and not have to rely on proxies. Because as much as I want to help people, I get like multiple requests a week from different people to proxy for them. I just can't, like, I want to, and I do what I can, but like I just can't do it for everybody that asks me, unfortunately. But if people could start finding these forwarding services, I feel like that would work. Because usually I'll do it for somebody, and then they'll be like, well, what do you want for it? And I'll be like, I don't charge for this. I'm just trying to help you out. And then they'll fucking send me money anyway. They'll send me the money for the shipping. Obviously, they pay for that. And then they'll always throw in like $20. So, like, I'm sure this forwarding service doesn't cost more than that. You know what I mean? So, dude, this thing is fucking. You hear this thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
This thing is wild. Damn, I almost just took my finger off. That pivot is sick too, just very clean.
Yep.
Try that again. There it goes. That'll probably just break in. I mean, I'd rather have it be strong. Ooh, and it's hollow ground now too. I don't think the prototype was. I've heard some concerns about Lefty being a shill, with suspicions raised about biased product endorsement.
Oh shit. Yep.
Just said he doesn't want a Lush now. You can send his to me. How many total are there? Can I wait till my next paycheck if I don't care about color? Or is this thing going to sell out like the Growler? There's 300 total. So I don't know the answer to that, man. Here's the thing. We would feel like douchebags if we sat here and we're like, yeah, it's going to sell out. Like, I just don't like thinking like that or acting like that. So, like, obviously we hope it sells out, but we also, like I said earlier, we want everybody who wants one to get one. It's like, so my advice with that kind of shit is, if it doesn't hurt you to just jump on it and order it when it drops, why not just do that? Versus like gambling with it, unless you have to wait like you're waiting for a paycheck, then I totally get it. You know what I mean? Pull the clip on the Lush and stuff it in a slip. You could do that. That's the cool thing about this design, actually. Let me... It's one thing I don't like about some traditional knives or whatever, like even slip joints I've had. If you're going to have a slip joint, you should be able to pull the clip. You know what I mean? So on this knife, if you pull the clip off, you can just have it look like you have another, filler tab type looking screw thing. I know Stevie hates this. Stevie's like on a mission to invent something that slots in there as like a filler tab. Didn't we talk about that once?
Dude, yeah, I have a cheap ass. Hang on. Let me see.
But yes, you could easily take the clip off, and it really doesn't look weird because it just looks like you have the clip on the other side. Let me find a slip. Show you. Here's my hedgehog slip. Should be similar-ish. There you go. Right in the hedgehog slip. It's a little longer than that, but...
So this thing, a Gonzo, that is like a filler tab.
Yeah, so here's the thing, though. That looks stupid because it's the same color. Like, why?
No, I know. Like, if it
makes no sense.
It was like a blue G10 that was the same thing as the handle, yeah, that would make sense. But still, it's a filler tab.
Right. If it was the same as the handle material, it would make sense. But with putting it as steel, it just looks like this does.
Yeah.
Honestly, looks worse. You're adding like another element with the steel in there. Lynch clips do fit these, by the way. Maybe you guys want to see what that looks like. I'll show you real quick. I don't have do you have a Rips Garage Tech one? So this is another one where we sacrificed a Lynch clip to the gods. I had to send one over to China so they could make it work. I've probably sent like $200 worth of Lynch clips to China. So the screw does stick up a little bit, but with this clip, it's so dang tall back here, I don't think it's going to matter. But this is what it would look like with a Lynch clip. This is a polished one, So Lynch's polished tie does look a little bit more subdued maybe than the Concept hardware, right? It's a little shinier on the hardware, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be worth getting a bead blasted one so it matches the. Well, you'd have to see how that matches, I guess.
That's probably a safer bet. Either way, it's going to be like a matte
in the
finish.
pocket. See? Yeah, that screw doesn't catch at all. So Lynch clip works. But I'll be honest, the clip on these is fantastic. It's the same clip that's on the Buzz.
Yeah. I love that style wire clip, man.
It's the best wire clip style you can get, in my opinion.
It's just like super simple. It's
Now I think some of the other ones, like the one on the Growler, I feel like that goes with the Growler design somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe if we put this on there, it would look good too. I don't know. But the one thing people don't like about this clip is it's lower. So some people struggle to like grip it to flick and stuff. I had some people mention that on the Buzz, where the other one stands up taller. I don't have that problem, but.
And the other thing is that, like, so this one, the end, like, it pokes up at the end, which probably might be a hot spot for people. Whereas, like, the Pony style, it like flattens out. Which I think that's the philosophy behind like those different sort of styles.
Yeah, but I never feel that.
No, I don't really either. It's not.
If anything, I just feel it back here like you always do.
Yeah.
Let me try to catch up again. Lefty ships to where you are, Nico. Set up a deal with him as a proxy. Thanks for volunteering me. Why don't you do it? Yeah, the problem with that is just that I get a lot of those requests. So it's like if I spent my whole day shipping proxy orders, and then the worst is when you do it for somebody and then they're like up your ass. Like, when are you shipping my stuff? It's like, dude, I'm doing you a favor. Like, you're not paying me to do this, I have noticed the clip, it does move back and forth a little bit. Oh, you know what? It's just this blue one.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, maybe this one's just not tight. Or maybe they somehow cut the tangs a little deeper on this one or something. Because whenever I flick this one, I can feel it kind of moving. Or bear down.
Yeah.
This one I don't really. I mean, any wire clip is going to move a little bit, obviously.
Yeah, that's just kind of the nature. But these are also pretty short.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of flex in there. Mine hardly has any.
Says, what is that link? Which knife? The Burger Urban? This one? Or the one he had? This is a custom Trevor Burger Urban, which I think you can get at some places. And then Urban EDC has the Urban LC, which is their production version of it from Riyadh.
How are those like in comparison? I mean,
they're good. Not as good because it's not hollow ground. It's not Trevor Burger making it.
Yeah.
This is a Richard Rogers X Mid. You go to richardrogersknives.com. I think this might have been what he was talking about, actually. And they're dropping more of these on the 13th. They're $300. Excellent knife.
What's the blade finish on
maybe
those?
he's talking about, I don't know. Maybe he's talking about the Clydesdale.
Do they do what's the blade finish on that Richard Rodgers?
So they have 2 versions. There's 3 that are bead blasted, and then the one I have with the bronzish black handle is dark stonewash. So that was one of the reasons I wanted this one, because I can't rust it as easily, obviously.
Yeah.
The bead blast, I would rust. I rust M390 bead blast like it's my job.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad I went with this version. This thing is fucking amazing. It's so good.
It's the best tech, is that right?
Yeah, but they got so much better than the Slut. And they switched it to a steel lock bar, which makes a huge difference, because I had a lot of lock stick issues on the Slut.
Oh, yeah. Does it have a nice kind of clicky detent?
Yeah. Well, I asked for a strong one. So this thing is like,
Oh, yeah.
can you hear it?
Yeah.
That's opening.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. All the ones I've seen, like on YouTube and whatnot, I don't know if I've seen any other ones on YouTube, but on Instagram, they all sound really good, look good.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, he was talking about the burger.
Yeah, this is a custom burger too.
FSD Mini, that's a good choice. Great knife, man. I really like that knife too. I'm spine whacking my fleshlight.
Dude, you're way behind.
All right, I'll skip ahead. Sorry, Jesus. New member, John McCormick. Hell yeah, dude.
Hey.
Johnny M. He has a stout, right? Wasn't he the? Well, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but I feel like he was the guy who sharpened the stout, and it was like he changed the blade shape or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's who that was. I put names with stories for some reason, but I think we sent him a new blade or something. But he was a really cool dude.
Yeah.
So if that's you, John, what up? If it's not, I'm sorry. It actually looked pretty cool after he did it. Neves is gonna bitch about those T6. Well, I mean, to be fair, I would bitch about it. So, I mean, I did bitch about it in my video. I basically just said, it's not ideal, but Concept really wanted to use them. And we honestly were like, yeah, it makes sense. Then you don't have these big holes here. And after handling the prototypes, we were like, okay, because the tooling's so damn good.
Yeah.
Like if they were shallow and like you could easily strip out of them or whatever, then I'd be like, fuck that. But they're not. So
John said that was not him.
Oh, shit. Who was that? Did you have a stout, John? Or he's saying that because he doesn't want to look bad. I'm just kidding.
Also possible.
I'm just kidding, John. My bad. I misremembered you. I swear that was that guy's name. It was John McSomething. Guess it must have been a different Mick. You know what I mean?
He did say, he said he ordered a stout V2 and ended up canceling it. Maybe that's what you remember.
Oh, maybe I remember that. I knew you were on my shit list. No, I'm just kidding. I must have just remembered the interaction, I guess. I don't know. But not what it was about. Sorry. And thank you for your brief support. But now he's a channel member, baby.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Firework, you're getting twice if I forgot. My bad. Is the final one having the two? You talking about the Stout V2? Maybe he's talking about that because the prototype had 2 screws.
Final one having 2 screws in the
But we switched it to 1 screw. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Or are we talking about the Fireball? Yeah, maybe it's the...
Oh, maybe it's Fireball. But that already has 2 screws.
Yeah.
We're just making the cutout a little deeper.
We're putting a screw on this side, too. Unfortunately.
I don't think it's a big deal. Plus, it makes more sense.
Yeah. It might have been a little ambitious to have a total sterile side. Nice.
What was that frag knife? Okay, answered that. X-Mid. X-Mid from Richard Rogers. Just Google it. I was worried it would be too strong. I mean, for the flick, it's pretty damn perfect. If I go all the way up, yeah, I can't get it. But I kind of like that. But the top flipper is a little obnoxious. Like, it's not very... I don't know how to explain it. Because you're pushing so hard to break it that it's not like... It actually kind of like decreases the amount it pops out of there. It makes no fucking sense, but it's true. All right. But that could break in, you know. If I wrist it with it, then it fucking sounds like a shotgun. Remember the prototype? I remember my video. I was like, holy shit. Things sounded like a goddamn war was going on when you were front flipping it. Kubi makes Clydesdale. I'm sure that got answered. All right, I'm skipping ahead. I try to keep up, but it's like fucking... I stop to answer something, and then I'm done. You know?
Any of you guys going to Blade, Texas?
Oh, man. It's people keep winning giveaways from out of the country. Best Tech. Yes. I just want to get it first. I ordered that thing in like... When did I fucking order that, dude? That had to have been spring, right?
I remember when that was going on because I almost got one too.
But he hit me up in like September, I think, and he was like, yeah, these are supposed to be done now, but I moved into a new shop, complications, whatever. He's like, it's probably going to be like early next year. And I was like, all right, whatever. I don't really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure they'll be great. I saw some videos of him like doing stuff. Sean Harrison says he'll be in Blade, Texas. Right on. We just got our table confirmation, a couple days ago?
Hell yeah, John. Yeah, we're at, what was it? 19W or 11W?
11W, I think. I think it's an aisle, wherever it is, which is pretty good.
Lush and after hour width comparison. So, like this. Like that width. I'll measure it for you. I'm going to go ahead and guess they're very similar. By the way, I do have a giveaway tonight. I got some cool stuff, including this Kaiser Clairvoyant. So hang in there for that. Where are my fucking calipers right now? There they are. They're hiding.
Jim, I hear you, man. We'll see you in Atlanta, though.
So the Lush. Now I don't know where to measure. I'll measure from the widest point, I guess that makes sense. So the widest point on the Lush is 1.226 inches. The widest point on the AHJ, 1.316. So you're talking about 1/10 of an inch. That's not much of a difference. Now, if you're talking about handle thickness, These are usually real thin. 0.46 on the after hours and 0.472 on the Lush. So same thing there, right? 1/10 of an inch, I guess. Yeah. Or 100th. I don't know. Whatever. You heard the numbers. Might give in and get both on credit. Love it.
Good call, Jim.
There you go, man. Housewarming gift for yourself. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Rosie, secondary is finally not ridiculous. Would you pick one up again, or are you over those? Rosie's sick, man. I just think ultimately the blade shape kills it for my wanting to use it purposes. And that's the thing with knives is like, yeah, I'm not a hard user, but I use my knives. And I really want them to have a usable utility style tip, which is evident. That's why you see sheep's foot blades from us all the time, because you want that low tip to cut open the Amazon box. You know what I mean? Or, whatever it is, but it's usually a fucking box of some sort.
Yep.
Right?
What's up, Donnie?
So, yeah, I think it is. I think I am over it. If he comes out with a sheep's foot, Rosie, I'm back in. You know what I mean? But the XL, that does nothing for me. I really like the size of the Rosie as is.
Yeah, that was the perfect size. I had one too and ended up selling it, but
I mean, if one fell into my hands for like $500 or something, I'm not going to complain. It's an absolutely wonderful knife.
I miss it. I do miss it.
It's just not for me an everyday knife because of the blade shape. That's my excuse anyway.
You know what? I've been carrying a lot.
Yeah, you love that knife, man. Donnie, what up? What up, Donnie? Why don't you skin a rabbit?
Oh, shit.
So I sent you a nice after hours. You sent me a Lush. Hey, man.
That seems fair.
Yeah, it seems fair. Seems fair. When you put up your full review and disassembly video and bearing swap of it, I'll send you one. Was that rosewood?
Yeah. My lighting is terrible, so it looks really bad, but it's beautiful, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I think I bought. Did I buy 3? No. I got the Flow Party from Jack Wolf, and then I bought the Kieranite. And I actually didn't prefer the Kieranite. It was a little slick for my sweaty hands.
Yeah.
And I just have that Flow Party one dialed in. That thing is fucking amazing.
This
I'll
one.
get a whopping
This is the best. This is the best
there you
action I have on Jack Wolf for sure.
I'll put up a review. Oh boy. Jabon's an angry drunk. Rosie or FSDI, which is better knife in your opinion, Kev? So, honestly, I think I would go OG on that and go mini FSD, not I. I really like the inset lock, but I like the brown lock version better. The mini FSD with the brown lock would be my choice, but if it had to be out of those two, I would go with the FSD inset lock. It's just a better blade shape for what I do. And it's a liner lock versus a frame lock, where the Rosie, you know, it's hit or miss if it's going to work for a lefty. Some of them, the detets are, you know, they're set too deep, and then you can't, you know, you have lock bar pressure issues, so it's a whole thing. That'd be my answer. When are you picking up another nurse? Yeah, right. Man, that was a sick knife too. Too bad he had to be a dick, you know.
The nurse? Oh, the whatchamacallit, custom.
He's talking about Gavco.
Yeah. Did you ever have the Wii hyphen or whatever?
I reviewed it, and it's fucking awesome. I would highly recommend that knife.
Yeah, I want one.
Even though I don't recommend the guy, but that Wii knife is really, really good. Can't deny that. If it wasn't his knife, I would buy one.
Just out of principle, you don't have one?
Yep, exactly. Dude, there's so many knives in the world and so many good ones that I can come up with ways to not own them.
It's probably good to have some
And
justification.
somebody being a dick to me personally is a good reason for me not to buy their knife. There's a couple, I can't remember exactly who. There's a couple brands or makers like that I just haven't gotten along with. And so I just won't buy their shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think the shit list right now is Gavco and Big Idea Design. Oh, dude. I got this sweet thing from Urban EC. It's a Sagaha titanium mechanical keyboard thing. And this thing is fucking addicting, dude. You have one?
I have a brass one.
Hell yeah, dude. Wait, they actually made a brass one?
I don't know if it's the same.
Zero Feud.
Yeah, this is Zero Feud.
Yeah, it always says brass on the package, and it's always titanium, the ones I get.
Yeah, this is brass. It's heavy as shit.
It's so good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Tinker Force, the guys who make the trays and shit that I really like, they are coming out with a 3D printed one that is just as fidgety, and it'll probably be like $10.
Yeah.
So anybody who likes these but doesn't want to spend $120 on it, you can get one of those. Big
awesome.
Doug says Curtis F3 thoughts. They've had a lot of QC issues and stuff, but Curtis seems to be on top of it if you reach out. So I like the knife. It just didn't work for me left-handed. Dude, I love mine too. Bad he wasn't cool. Yeah. I don't know, man. The tip on the FSD is just about as high as the Rosie tip. I don't know. On the mini FSD, I found it to be a better cutter. But the other thing is the Rosie is just all belly up to the tip, so you get a really stubby tip. Where on the FSD, it's more gradual. You have more of a drop point. I mean, the Rosie's a drop point, but it's less belly. Like, think of it like the Growler, right? The Growler has a similar blade shape to the Rosie, and you see that tip, it's more stubby than a traditional drop point would be, right? This isn't necessarily the best utility cutter. You get away with it, but this is really good for skinning them rabbits. You know what I mean? The FSD has more of a traditional point, so it's going to be better for what I use knives for. Not necessarily going to be, for everybody, though. How about a beefy Divo called the Hammered? Somebody gave me a great recommendation the other day, and I forget now. It was so good. I can't remember.
Hammered is a good name.
It was literally the best recommendation ever.
For a name?
Yeah. For a design / name and everything.
It's going to be hard
to... flashlight, dude. It was a flashlight. And it was called the Blackout.
That's good, yeah.
It'd be fucking great, wouldn't it? If you were the one who came up with that, let me know in the comments. You need to get credit. And if we ever do it, I'll send you one. I want to do a flashlight, but right now I'm trying to do like the research and learn, and like I don't want to just fucking go to China and be like, hey, you got flashlights? You know, like I want to actually design one and like come up with shit. So if you're down for that, I want to do it at some point.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if I want a rotary though.
Dude, I think it's a unique fucking UI. I know it's like it's a little clunky, but
I mean, it does take all the need for programming out of the equation. Yeah. But yeah, the blackout, dude, it's fucking so good.
The blackout's brilliant. I think the nip.
I think the nip slip. Aluminum White Mountain Knives exclusive version, 154 in aluminum. So that'll be the giveaway tonight. Shout out to White Mountain Knives for donating this for giveaway. Also, if you guys saw the What's Hot video this week, the Urban EDC video, everything I unboxed, except for this, because I'm keeping it, and the Michael Morris friction folder, everything else is for me to give away.
Are you keeping the Michael Morris thing?
No, they want it back. I don't want fucking friction. It's cool, but I don't want a friction folder. But I wanted this thing. They've sent me like 3 of these, and I wish I would have kept one of the polished ones, but I finally was like, I got to just keep one of these. They're really fun. But there's a Urban EDC Monaco. There's a Urban EDC F5.5. There's the hell else was in there? There's like an Audacious Concepts driver thing. There's a couple other things. So all that stuff in that video basically is for giveaway. So I'm gonna do I'll do a video about it and then let you guys enter or whatever, and then I'll do a live and draw somebody and give it all away. But that was really nice of them.
Kakua 72.
Yeah,
that's the he's the one that had the blackout.
Oh, there you go. Idea. Okay.
Is that how you say that? Kakua?
Yeah, I just call him Matt.
Matt? Kakua 72.
Oh.
What's up, Chef Rocky?
Oh, I didn't show you the other stuff. Sorry. So it's the Kaiser Clairvoyant. And then I have all these Hanks, and I just don't use them. So I'm just going to start putting them in giveaways. You guys could throw them away if you think it's weird. I washed them, obviously. I don't think I ever snotted in any of these. I just carried them.
You better burn those things if you get them from Kevin. Don't throw them away.
No, I mean, you can see they're clean. Like, I washed them. But somebody sent me, like, microfiber detergent shit. I use that. But I don't use them because I wear contacts now. So they've just been sitting there, and I don't want to throw them away. Like, they're nice. There's a couple from Gondek EDC, and then there's a Renegade bearded gear Hank. So I'm going to start including these just because I want to move them along. Then I got a bunch of swag, Swedish fish that I guess I got somewhere along the way. I should just eat, but I don't know.
Sean Harrison said we need a hawkbill named The Hangover. That's pretty brilliant too, actually.
That is a good one. Can we call it the Hangover Nip?
Yeah, we got
the Nip Hangover.
Doesn't really work, does it?
And then I'm gonna throw in this NAF's burrito thing. They sent me this. I never used it or anything. It has a couple things in here like Loctite. I put this in here. This is a lollipop bit driver. They're on Amazon if anybody wants one, but it's aluminum and this thing pops out and then it turns into like an L handle. But you can just have it normal and then it spins too. So it's pretty cool. But I'll put that in there because I have a gajillion drivers. Loctite. And there's another driver in here, an iFixit one. So I'll include this burrito as well.
Okay, Frieden, we have a nip slip in the works.
Yeah, nip slip is in the works. And then we want to do a large nip called the Nip L. The nipple.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a piss.
Yeah. Just trying to put this giveaway shit together. So, there we go. There's the giveaway package for you guys. We'll pull that in a little bit here. It's 11:41. Yeah, we'll do that soon. Blackout, hammered, wasted, shot, double shot, shotgun, keg, 6-pack. Yeah, but see, most of those names suck. The blackout, we kind of, any of the models that we have that we've done all black versions, we always call it the black, like the blackout stout, the blackout buzz. Hammered, I don't know. It's got to have a little ring to it. But then again, it usually doesn't until you come out with it. But like after hours, Jack, we got to shorten that, Donnie. I'm calling it the AHJ. This is the AHJ or the Jack. Can't be going around saying after hours all the time. I want the snooty one. The snooty one? You mean the snotty one? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Pay extra for snot. Pry bar called the blunt. Nice. OTF called the prohibition. That's a good one, dude. All right. I'm down with that. Where's Colin so you can remember that? The prohibition. Any updates? We just put in for new prototypes. So we're doing a second round of protos on that guy. Can't wait for the Lush. Hell yeah, Brent. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Beer fart. The pass out. The keg is the banger. Is a banger. Yeah. We thought of that one a while ago. I was thinking we could do a little chode knife called the keg, like a little stumpy one, you know? Should have been the Moonlight Jack. No, I was thinking it would be like a Lichen Jack, you know, because it's kind of like a werewolf thing, midnight. The Lichen Jack. Or the Werewolf Jack. Or, I don't know. Stout B2 update every 20 minutes. They're going into assembly, so we're hoping we'll have them out sometime in January. I guess. Are we shipping those to you, Colin? Are you gonna?
I think it's my turn, man.
You wanted to take a turn, so.
Yep.
Especially if they're early, then you can get them. Procrastinate. Get them out in March.
Yeah. No one has to know when I get them.
Nobody has to know. Take back what I said. They're not in assembly.
We said on the website February, so.
Is that what it said?
I think so.
February, sure? March. I'm pretty sure I would have put Q1 or like February, March.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's Q1.
Somehow I heard giveaway over the office. Dude, I already have enough shit to send you. That whole box over there is your shit.
February, March, we say.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe spine whack the after hour. I probably did in the in the video.
Sounds pretty solid.
I had absolutely no doubts that was going to happen.
I don't like this trend of spine whacking all the time.
It's so dumb, dude. I was talking to somebody about it last night. There's a lot of reasons it's dumb. One of the reasons is when you're whacking it, you could you literally could be deforming your lock bar.
Yeah, you could damage it by testing it, and in
right.
turn you're gonna fucking fuck it up
and have issues.
Yeah.
Another thing is that a lot of it has to do with impact versus pressure. So, like, if the knife fails on a spine whack, that doesn't mean that if you put your thumb back here, it's just going to close down on your hand.
Yeah.
It's most likely, especially with like button locks and shit, it's closing because you're whacking it and that impact is vibrating the button and shit and it dislodges it. Yeah. But if you were to just put pressure on it, it wouldn't. You know what I mean? I mean, not in every case.
I mean, I get that, like, you shouldn't, like, you should be able to lightly tap it and not fail, obviously.
That's usually how I test it, right? I'll just go, like, you know, and if it's fine, it's fine.
Right.
And then sometimes it's even just like oil. I've had knives where there's a little bit of oil in the wrong fucking place or whatever, and it slips. And then you clean it. Like, I'll do the spine whack, it'll fail. I'll clean all the oil up, and then it'll be fine. It's like, is that, you know, I mean, I guess that's not great, but like, I don't know. Like, I had a dude yesterday, I forget where it was or whatever, and they were saying they were like basically trying to burn the F5 at the stake because they have an F5.5 that failed the spine whack. And I think he left a comment or something, and he was like, when are they going to fix that issue? That knife has been out for like 3 years, and nobody's ever mentioned spine whack failing on an F5. And I'm like, I just tested mine right before I replied to your comment, and it's solid. It's not a model issue. Your knife is fucked up.
Right.
Maybe, right? Like, you might just need to take it apart, clean it, put it back together, and see if it does it again. You know, like, so, you know, if you have a knife and you whack it and it fails and that bothers you, contact the manufacturer, contact the company, and see what they'll do about it. Most likely they'll just swap you out or fix it or whatever, and you're good. But it doesn't mean that every one of those is bad.
Yeah.
Remember we had that guy who failed his buzz?
Yeah.
And he like posted it on Reddit, but then
he like fucked his hand up.
He said when it happened, he was like tugging the shit out of it on something or whatever, and then it snapped through whatever it was and then banged into something else behind him. Yeah. So it was like pressure popping this way and then smacking from the back at the same time. You know, but we just replaced the knife.
And I tested. I mean,
and it's like
whacked the shit out of the one that I gave him, and it was fine.
He was cool.
He was totally cool about it. You know?
His post wasn't like talking shit either. He was just kind of putting it out there, I guess. But
the comments were brutal, of course, because it's Reddit. But
it says turn for what? Oh, it's his turn to QC check and deal with a release. At least he feels that way. So I'll let him have it.
Why not?
Dude, you just got to find an army of knife nerds in Atlanta. I'm telling you. It works like a charm.
I might hit up. There's a couple people in here nearby I'll hit up.
I mean, I don't mind doing it, dude. It was so easy last time.
Depends on the OEM, obviously. I think this is Best Tech, obviously, so it should be good.
I mean, honestly, dude, the only one we've had issues with has been QSP, right?
Yeah, that was the hardest.
Oh, shielding. Oh, God.
There you go, of course.
Luckily, White Mountain had to deal with that. That is not even in my memory anymore. But QSP, when we did the stout now granted, we had 600 of those. That was more than we've checked on other ones, I think, because the knit was 5 and the buzz was like 5 or whatever. So I don't know, but we definitely had a good chunk that we had to tweak and fix and set aside and whatever. With Best Tech on the buzz, we had 2 or maybe 3 total that had issues, and they literally sent us a FedEx label, and the dude was at Colin's door like the next day, and they picked it up and then sent it to China, I guess. What Best Tech fixed them and sent them back. Boom. Traditional Pocket Knives checked all these. They said they were all good. They had to tweak centering on one. Kubi's been doing a great job. On the nip.
They really have.
On the nips, I had to tweak 2 knives, and that was it. It took 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So they've been really good. But yeah, QSP. I mean, even with the remember with the Pony Stout, White Mountain said he had like 38 or something that he couldn't sell as like full retail.
Yep.
So he put those up with whatever issue they had. But yeah, most of the OEMs they're like batting 1,000. So especially with Best Tech, I mean, if you're paying what we're paying for those, they better be fucked. Like, I don't want any that are fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with the Pony Stout, sure, it's an $80 knife retail. So like you can eat a few of those. And it's kind of, you expect it with a budget knife. They're making a ton of them and whatever.
Yep.
But
Brent is asking about the mutt. I don't know if there's going to be more versions. You'll have to ask Dave Warren. Yeah, it's good. I just wish they didn't use this, like, I don't like the carbon fiber they use.
Oh, dude, that Chinese fat carbon is terrible.
Yeah, it's really...
They use too much color.
Yeah, it's too colorful.
Yeah. And it ends up like almost looking like a Damascus G10 or something.
Yeah. I, of course, like originally mocked this up as a micarta knife, and I think it would still look great as a micarta knife. That's what I want them to do. But
you want them to do that with everything.
Or, I mean, fucking regular ass flat carbon, you know? But yeah, I like the knife in general, how it turned out. I think it was pretty good.
I spined my gripper so many times on a dresser, it tore the dresser up, and it never failed for me.
Was that the one that failed in?
Yeah, that was kind of the one that started it, I think. These factories are going to start hiring stupid people to hit. No, they won't. They don't care, dude.
Thanks, Brent. I appreciate it.
They need to drop some more titanium F5.5s already, or carbon fiber, yeah. Dude, I was selling this one. I finally was like, you know what? I'll just sell it.
You are selling it?
Yeah. Did you sell yours already?
Yeah. I still have one. I still have the brass one, or the bronze one.
This one's hand satin, M390, titanium, and then it has the lynch clip.
You've had that for a minute now, huh?
It's fucking money. Yeah, I've had it since we got them.
Yeah.
Because we both got one.
Yeah.
That was like this time last year, I think.
It was probably a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got it, I told myself, like, I'm not going to, like, this will be the one F5 I keep. But I mean, a year is pretty good.
Yeah, in Europe.
Yeah. Have you seen this thing?
No.
Kaiser.
Huh.
Dogfish.
Interesting.
Like, I think it's a community design.
Oh, okay.
It's got some like FSD and Rosie in it, I think.
Yeah.
But it's really good. Of course, it's a button lock. which I just hate spring locks at this point.
Dude, I just got this Kaiser the other day.
Oh, dude, the Gracioso?
No, this is the Comet. It's like the small one.
Did he design that too or no?
This is designed by Colorful Filth, or his real name is
Colorful Filth.
We met him at the Kaiser dinner at Blade Show.
Oh. What's his real name?
His real name is escaping me. Hang on. He's a cool dude, and he's a good designer. Paul Munko.
Yeah. Paul, Colorful Filth? What the fuck is that?
Colorful Filth is like his other...
Filth.
Filth, yeah.
They said Phil.
Colorful Filth.
I thought you were saying Phil. Like,
no.
It's like Colorful Phil. Like, what?
Yeah,
this is pretty cool, too.
This thing is fucking awesome. And I got it for like $40 on Amazon.
Yes, their sale right now is crazy.
It's
Kaiser's
so good.
sale.
It's so good. I don't know why I didn't get one of these a long time ago.
Yeah. You should check out the Gracioso because they have that one on sale now too.
That's the bigger one, right?
No, that's Sharif's design.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's big though.
I think it's bigger than this, but it's the same. It's like a brass bolster.
Yes, exactly. That's why I thought that was his.
Yeah. No, I like that one a lot too. I handled it at Blade Show.
I just texted you a short investigative video. Dude, if it has to do with that makeup shit, I'm out. Oh, he's spine whacking.
Oh, God.
Right?
Oh, wait. That was Jason Grant. I don't know if I should play that on here. I don't know, in case he talks shit or something. I think he was smacking some EMPs and arcanes. To me, it does seem to be a Best Tech thing. I've seen it with Best Techs.
Well, in G-Ball's video, I think all those were Best Techs that were.
A lot of them probably were. I don't know if I can play this. Javon, can I play this? Or I'm not trying to throw unless he did it on a live or something. I'm not trying to throw Jason under the bus.
Who's Jason?
Jason Grant, the gripper guy.
Oh.
That's who's in this video.
Yeah. I see.
One lefty year is like 10 knife years.
That's true.
What's 575? You offering me 575 for that?
What's the longest tenured knife you have in your collection right now?
Probably that burger.
Oh yeah?
I mean, unless we're counting stuff that's like tucked away.
Stuff you actually carry.
I should grab that case. Let's see what's in there. He asked how much I want for. Wait, are you saying you'll pay $575? Because then that's what I want. What did we pay for those? $270?
Yeah, something like that.
I think they were $270, and then the lynch clip. I don't know how much these lynch clips are, but I don't know. $250? Is that fair? Is $250 fair?
Yeah, that's more than fair.
I mean, it's basically new. It's got skips. It's dead center. Dude, it's fucking money. Like, you can't get a better F5 than this one. Big Doug goes sold for $575. Hell yeah.
Happy haptics. Colorful Phil should be the hashtag. Yeah.
I want to see what's in here because it's like shit I haven't. I also have like the sharpshooter jack. That's like the first jack. Well, I don't know how long ago that was, but I've had that.
Is that the first one they did?
Yeah. I don't know. The only thing in here that's old is because I got this one not too long ago, 5 or 6 months to replace the one that I sold. This is what I was carrying when my daughter was born. I had a micarta one. And I sold it. still feel like an idiot about the CRK. That Chris Reeve. I have this from Josh, but I don't think this is that old either. The knife is.
What about the Chris Reeve?
I don't have one.
But what do you feel like an idiot about?
Well, I had one, and it was literally dated my daughter's birthday.
Oh shit!
Like
dude.
down to the fucking year. And it was a small Lefty. Where's that case?
What's up, Casey?
Sorry, what?
Casey's here.
It was a small Lefty Sabenza, and it literally her birthday. And I'm not that sentimental. And it was like back then, $400 whatever was a lot for a knife, you know, or in general. And so I sold it. I still regret that shit. If I could get that knife back, I'd be fucking stoked.
Who'd you sell it to? You remember?
I have no idea. I tried looking it up, but I've deleted my emails since then. Like, because I actually clean out my inbox.
See, that's where it bites you in the ass. Now you wish you didn't.
Now I can't buy a Lush, but I'll buy the F5. Well, money's going to me either way, so I'm good. Well, this way I actually get.
You make out better with the F5.5.
Yeah. Blessed knives. I'm in my hood. Hoodie, that is.
Yo.
What up, Blessed Knives?
Oh, Blessed Knives. What's
you
up,
met
dude?
him at or I did at least at Atlanta. Was it?
I remember meeting him in Atlanta.
It might have been West. I think he was at West too.
He was on the Blade Cartel the other night too, right?
Oh, okay, cool. I haven't been able to catch many live streams. The only one I really catch is like the very end of Casey's every once in a while. And like I don't even say anything because I know I'm just gonna like be there for a second.
Yep.
I feel bad jumping in and then not responding when people are like, hey, and then I'm like, not here. Or I'm just listening, you know. It was West.
We're never too busy to talk to you, man.
Y'all were too busy at Atlanta. Well, in Atlanta, it's like I don't even know how to find anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a zoo there. What's up, Brian?
Get off the stream. I need to show you some secret pics. The hell?
Oh, that sounds dirty.
Yeah, it sounds dirty. Sounds good, though, I guess. I'm a turbo lurker, but too lazy to read chat. Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. What's up, Brian? Just Nate. 2 months, baby.
Yo.
Come back on Blade Cartel sometime.
I want to, man. Just waiting on the invite.
Gotta invite yourself to shit like that.
No, I know. They've extended it before. I just got to follow up.
Yeah, man, it can be overwhelming for sure. It's a wild experience. We tried to sign up for a booth this year in Atlanta, so we'll see if we get one. Then we gotta fucking buy shit for a booth.
When do we know about that?
Who will get the Thai F5? I don't know. Wasn't there one guy who said he wanted it? So Big Doug said sold, but if he wasn't the one who asked for it, so hold on. Joseph Jones says no. What does that mean?
Oh, Blessed Knives got a booth. Nice, dude.
He said, watch the end. Yes, show the whole thing. Okay, hang on. What you want for it? So it was Joseph Jones. And then I told him 250. He said no, right? And Big Doug said sold. So looks like it's Big Doug's. Looks like it's Big Doug's. We were talking about scammers. And I was like, the one thing I do is I always ask people for a video opening it left-handed. Because I'm left-handed. I'm like, I just want to see if, how it works left-handed. That's the best way to find out if they're scamming. Because they're not going to have a left-handed like operating video on hand. Here you go, buddy. Right-handed. Boom. Yeah, this thing's great. I already read it, but whatever. Yeah, hit me up, dude. Instagram or email LeftyEDC88@gmail.com or at LeftyEDC. Let's see.
So what is this video that
said I was kidding? Well, works for me. There you go. Done. All right, cool. We're good to go.
Nice.
I got the surge from you today. Awesome. You like it?
Well, you sold the slip joint?
Yeah.
I sold mine today too.
It was good. I don't know.
I still have it actually. I'm shipping it tomorrow.
I wonder if it's just because it's not traditional. It doesn't feel as like, even though it's good, it doesn't give me the same heebie-jeebies. And I just wish it didn't have a clip.
I mean, it's snappier than like.
It's really good.
Dude.
The spring thing doesn't bother me at all. The fact that it's like in the handle, I feel like that's what bugs you.
It's weird. Like, I don't get it, but
I know it is weird. And it does make it wear a lot differently because like the whole spring is in there wearing up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, so he wanted me to show this. He said, digging it so far, took the clip off so it fits the slip. Yeah, that's what I had to do. You got to take the clip off, put the screws back in, or whatever you want to do. Make sure you keep the top one in. And then that slip from Duty is great, dude. It is a little tight, but it'll wear in. I barely used it.
I got to get a slip from him, dude. They look great.
It's really good. I have one here for the nip slip. Just waiting to get the damn knives back. Troy made one too, though. So I'll have a couple. I can send you one. Send you this one or whatever I end up with. One. But yeah, this was made specifically for the nip slip. Dude. I mean, assuming it fits or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does this sort of whatever you call it. But it works really well. Yeah, I have a few slips just waiting here. I have that one. Then I have one for the LCB.
Oh.
Traditional Pocket Knives one for that big ass slip joint, but it's on pass around right now, so I just have this sitting here.
Who made that one?
High Grain Design. Yeah, really cool slips.
Interesting.
I just love saying duty slip. All right, let me show this video. I don't know how. I guess I can just open it on here and then share. Hang on, let me figure this out. All right, dude. I just wanted to make sure that was okay. You know what I mean? How long? Oh, it's only 54 seconds. All right, hang on. All right.
What's up, Ed?
Downloaded it. Guessing it's in my photos now or something. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let me share this shit. Trying to figure out window. There it is. All right, here we go. See it?
Yep.
Hear it?
Spine whack count, right?
Yep.
Right. Oh my God, those are $300 plus knives. This one's for something. Those should totally pass the spine whacker test, right? Here's like a fucking $100 knife. It passes. Big fucking deal. Any of these knives actually
Right. When you use it,
pass the spine whack test when you hold them like you're supposed to, not when you hold them like a fucking tart. Don't believe the hype. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty funny shit.
So I
'Cause,
guess if you hold a frame lock like you know.
Yeah, but he was on Javon's live the other night or whatever, and he's like, I don't hold it against G-Ball at all. He just called him a tard. Oh shit, that was great. I love Jason, dude. He's such a funny dude. Oh, hold it like a tard. Man. Yeah, well, we know who that was. Yeah. It's just funny. The fact that this is like a thing at all, it just cracks me up.
Yeah.
You, what up?
What's up, dude?
The truth hurts.
All right, man. I think I got a dip.
All right. Yeah, I should do this giveaway.
Bedtime.
Myself. All right. Cool, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
Appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on. You're welcome anytime.
Look out for these puppies.
Yeah. There she is.
Pumped,
Lush.
dude. Hell yeah.
Love it.
All right.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. Let's do this giveaway. I didn't realize it was fucking 12:15. All right, Casey. Later, dude. I'll keep an eye out for your cool pictures, secret pictures, or whatever. Are they dick pics? Or no, I'm just kidding. All right. StreamYard. I made you guys wait long enough, didn't I? Sorry. I was gonna go with hashtag tard, but I didn't know if I'd get in trouble for that. So I went with Lush. Hashtag tard. How do I? There we go. I like this view better. Ugh. I don't know. I get it. I get it with some knives. Like the button locks is where it's interesting, you know? Because on some button locks, you can literally just push on the spine and it'll fail. You know, that sucks. That's not good. But yeah, if your knife spine whack fails but doesn't fail like using it, then that's not really a useful test, right? Clydesdale passes, by the way. You never go full tard. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that flashlight I got. Thanks to Steve convincing me, that bastard. Check this out. It's called the Over Ready Boss. All right. $642. Aluminum with a steel head. So you don't even have any titanium on this except the clip. Then you choose your body or your head or whatever, your emitters. So I went with the 4500K because I wanted 4500. I didn't want 3500. That seems really low. And I went with amber because that's what matched up with 4500. And I want to try amber. I haven't tried amber yet on secondary. And then I went with the sapphire glass because, you know, got to have the nice shit. Went with the 5 press. Then they have this cool switch called the MOF switch. It's supposed to be cool. Momentary off switch. It's like the opposite of a normal clicky switch. But anyway, all of that is like $700. Oh man. But the cool thing about it, no, I don't think it needs to be uppercase. The cool thing about it is the way you program it. So like you actually go on the computer or your phone or whatever, and you put in the like whatever you want. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. Once I get it, I'll look into it. I'll do videos and shit. But you put in whatever you want for the programming, and then it creates this like blinking, I don't know, some kind of like blinking light system or something. It's like a program or whatever. And you literally put the light on top of your screen, and it has a sensor in the flashlight. Like it has a sensor in here somewhere, and it recognizes all the flashing and shit, and that programs the light. That's fucking cool. So I really want to try that. That's the main reason I wanted that. Just to program it off my phone or whatever. There you go. Yeah. But the thing is, dude, it's still one of the most innovative because nobody fucking innovates in the flashlight world. Like that's still the most innovative driver, I think. I mean, I like some of the other ones, but you know, the downside to it for me is you can't just like switch stuff on the fly. Like with this, I can go bam, and like I can switch the mode groups and everything in there. You can't do that with that. I guess you could. You just use your phone, I guess. What kind of battery? 1.21 gigawatts. I don't know. 18350. Yep. But I come back out. You know what I mean? I come back out. I get all the best shit. I come back out. Plutonium reactor. Woobin innovate some. I did a review on their X2. This is the X1. And whoa. This thing has a fucking fan built in, which is pretty wild. Has like a cooling fan in it. So when you put it on turbo, which is 12,000 lumens, it fucking is bright. The video will show you all this when it comes out, but it has a fan. It's wild. And then you can actually program low, medium, and high to have a brightness range. So you can set it from anywhere from 20 to 400 lumens for low, 400 to 1,000 for high, and then etc. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's true, I guess. No, I've seen every Back to the Future like 50 times, but was that a reference to gigawatts? I don't know. I thought he used a flux capacitor. You know what I mean? And then he used vegetables and shit to fuel it. I don't know where the gigawatts come in. Has been a minute since I've seen it though. App controlled spine whack. We should have like a detent meter app. You flick it on camera, and then the app recognizes your detent strength out of 10. I need a replacement for my Raylight Land for about the same money. Any recommendations? Well, what's that? Like $50 or something? You could try another ray light, like the Rook is pretty cool. I don't know what size light is a land. I don't know what size that is, but I'm not too experienced with the production lights in that. I mean, I guess those are technically custom, but you're not getting anything else for those prices. Those are cheap as shit. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the Rook. That'd probably be a good choice. Land is 14,500. Oh, you know what? You could try the Focus Works, the F2. That's 14,500. It's like 150, 180 bucks, depending where you get it. That's not too bad. I don't know. I think he's talking about, like, you know how Olight has their charging system where it's like on the tail cap, the magnet stuff, the sensors and shit, like that kind of stuff, I think is what he's talking about. The flux capacitor runs up. Okay, all right. Touche, bro. Touche. All right. Great Scott. Oh man, dude. Christopher Lloyd was, dude, love that guy. So good. He was not in enough movies, you know? Yeah, the Archers are good too. They're very affordable. Here's the this one is the Archer Pro. This is a good one. This one's gonna have a lot less features and shit than the Land, but is this the one that, yeah, this is the one that has stepless dimming. So you just hold down and it gets brighter, hits the max, and then comes back down, and then you just let go wherever you want, turn it off, turn it on, and then hold down again, and you'll get it to be brighter. It works really well, and they're like 25, 30 bucks. I didn't know this was a 14,500. Oh, you can't get the battery out of here though, right? Or are you talking about a different light? I guess if you could, it would be a 14,500. You know, Olight i3Ts are always good. I do have a link for Olight, but I have been hearing in the chat, people have been saying they've had issues with these where the switch fritzes out after a while. So I don't know. And then they make the mini Archer. This one's just a low and a high. I think I have it locked or something. Let me hold down, try that. There we go. So I think this has a low and a high. How do I switch it? Now I locked it again. There you go. That's high, and it comes on low. Oh, there you go. You just tap it twice. Sorry, I haven't used this in a minute since the review. This is just double click. It's kind of like a turbo, but this is great little light, man. They're like $20 too. It's insane. So those are good, cheap options. And then another one would be Rovivon. Rovivon makes some really good stuff for affordable prices too. This is the Angel Eyes. I would probably recommend the, was it the A28 Aurora? I had one of the little ones on my keys for years, and that thing worked like a champ. But this one, you can switch between a AAA or 10440 and then the regular lithium polymer battery. So it's pretty cool that you can use either one. See, again, I don't even remember how to use it. It's been so long. Useless fucking light. Oh shit! There you go. Double click. I don't know. I gotta remember. There's red lights and shit. They have an E6, an E7, an E8. They have one with like UV light. So they have all different options. Camp Nowhere. Yep, that's a good one. i3T, someone says, for the $1. Rovivon doesn't use lithium ion. Isn't that what I just said? I said lithium polymer. Is that not what is life? What the fuck did I say? I said lithium polymer. This says lipo. Yeah, it's exactly what I said. Get the fuck out of here, Merso. Trying to correct me, bro. Psh. Psh. Did you get that, Malkoff? I sent you some extra goodies in there. I can't wait for you to open that. Yeah, you definitely didn't get it yet because you would have told me. Ah, removable. Got it. I pretty much switched over, yeah. I'm really liking the custom lights because you charge the batteries. And the main reason for that versus the ones you plug in is you have to plug those in and leave them there to charge. Where with these, what I do is I crack open the head. That's what she said. By the way, the threads on this battle, what is it? Barrel? Sorry, battle. I keep wanting to say that. On this barrel flashlight are great. I just take the battery, pop it in my charger, grab one of my other 4 batteries, drop it in, tighten the head back down, and I move on, right? So now I got a fresh battery. I don't have to wait around or anything, and I'm good to go. So that's one thing I like about the just charging them versions. But you have to have batteries and do all that shit. You know what I mean? What? I didn't say that. I didn't say I sent no light. If I did, it wasn't a good one, so it doesn't matter. I don't even remember what I sent, dude. I just grabbed some shit and threw it in. I was like, are these Chinese lights? Yes. I just threw them in the box. Just so you'd be like, yeah, these are good. These are good. Are those C123 rechargeable? Yeah, they're called 16340s. Same size, but they're rechargeable. Yeah, that's the one thing I like because what I can do now, you can. So there's different avenues to this, but like I could keep one in my truck. I could keep one at work if I went to the office or something. And then I'd be able to just swap batteries and shit, make sure they're charged, replace them. And then anytime you need a fresh battery, you just pop one in, right? Instead of having to sit there. But you could also just charge your light in the car while you're driving, and then it's charged by the time you get there. There's plenty of interim time where you can charge your light. But the other downside with the built-in kind is you can't, without possibly damaging the light, you can't get in there and replace it. If the battery craps out, your light's fucked, right? You have no maintenance. So, and that's a lot of times what does go wrong on a flashlight is the battery, because you're constantly charging, and with these kind of lights, people are more likely to abuse the charging, I think, you know. I also don't know if these control the amperage going in, because I know with, like, this is probably a 10440 in here. I think, according to Merceau, I think you're supposed to charge those at a lower, you know, amperage. So I wonder if that could be an issue. You're just overheating them, charging them. I don't know. But it's $20 fucking, right? You just buy 2 of those fuckers, throw one in your car and throw one and then carry one. So, all right. That's what I do. I have 3 separate batteries charged all the time. So when one dies, yeah, exactly. Dude, I have way too many. This whole thing right here is full of batteries. These are all different sized rechargeable batteries. Every time I buy a flashlight, I ask what the preferred battery is, and then I buy 4. So, kind of dumb, but now I feel like I have enough of everything that I can kind of just figure out what works. I don't think so. Can you set the charge rate? Yeah. So on this, you can get this at CountyCom. I have a link down below, CountyCom. You can use my code. I think it's LeftyEDC. It'll get you 10% off. This charger is $18. It holds 4 batteries, and you can choose 0.5 amp, 1 amp, or 2 amps. So if you have like a huge battery, you can slap it on 2 amps. But if you have a little guy, you just put it on 0.5 amp. I default it to 0.5 amp because usually I'm not in a hurry to get the battery off. So I'd rather it just take time, and I'll get it when I get it. And even if you throw an 18650 on there, it still charges in a few hours or overnight or whatever. Let me pull it up. I'll show you guys. And then I'll pull the winner. Sorry. So if I go to charger, where's the damn? Oh, there. It's like multi-bay charger or whatever. Here it is. Quad bay. It's $18. And again, it has, you hit the button and you can go from 0.5 amp to 1 amp to 2 amps. And it always defaults back to 0.5 amp, I think. And then it'll tell you how far your battery's charged or whatever. And you could charge 4 different batteries all at once. They don't have to be the same size or anything. It's very, very useful. And it's $18. Charges all these kinds. So check it out. Use my code LeftyEDC on that bitch. Do you have a code for TPK we can use on the Lush? Yeah, you could use Lefty TPK. The code should work. I'm not going to take any commission on those, but or if you know somebody else, like Casey has a link, Big Red, some other guys have links. If anybody here has one, drop your link for Traditional Pocket Knives, and you'll get, $5 off, and then they would get commission, so it'd be worth doing it for them. Now, everything I've seen is 0.5 amp, so I don't know. I've never even seen a charger that does 0.25. And I've charged so many 10440s on a charger that didn't even have this feature, and I never had a problem with the battery. So I don't know, but I definitely wouldn't go over 0.5 amp. I also don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. So there's that. All right, giveaway. There we go. See who wins. Yeah, they're similar. Drink water with the win. Hell yeah, dude. Channel member and everything. I love it. So my flashlights take C123 with 3 volt. Those rechargeables are 3.7 volt. Yeah, I know there's some lights that take both because it's so close. But you'd have to check your flashlight to see if it takes it or not. But it might take that. But somebody was saying that there is a rechargeable C123. So you could look into that too. But yeah. Awesome. Drink water. Hopefully you have my email, LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email, DM me wherever we talk already. I think we've chatted on Instagram, right? But I'll drop my email in here. You can email me your address and we'll be good to go. But yeah, I got a Surefire and Streamlight. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to check with them. Just Google it. I'm sure people will tell you. But you should be able to do it. Like, even if you look at the i3T, it's supposed to use AAAs, which are like what 1.5 volt or something, and you can put a 10440 in here. Yeah, 1.5 volt AAA, and this is not one of the new ones. At least I don't think it is. I've tried it on older Olights, and even that could handle the 3.7 volt 10440. So you would think a C123, a light that takes 3 volt C123, could handle that extra 0.7 volts or whatever, but I would Google it to be safe. It looks like they also make a rechargeable for that light, I guess. I don't know. But all right, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching the live stream as usual. Appreciate you guys very much. And Lush drops next week. We'll talk about it again. Well, actually, they'll be out by the time the next live stream starts next Wednesday, unless I have an off the edge this weekend, but I don't think we do. Maybe, I don't remember. But yeah, they drop next week. And then I think Ben should be on Thursday. So we'll be talking about the AHJ next Thursday on the live stream. Stoked about that. So sick knife. Very, very well done. The quality on these are fucking astounding. They really are. So good. So a lot of cool stuff coming out. Love you guys. We'll leave you with this. # whack yo shit, bro.